like my brain is completely flooded with that and brain empty, only on birthday song.
I thought you were going to
We are
say,
live.
hey.
Oh my goodness.
Hello.
Okay, we're here.
Hey!
We made it. And we are so excited to be here. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Far Beyond the Stars, Junker's Delight Edition. We are so excited to be taking the virtual stage at Gen Con this year. It's a huge moment for us as a group, and we have so much weird space, junk, nonsense to get into tonight. But first, we're going to do some introductions. Just some background on us. We're the cast of Fantastic Worlds Productions, a fabulous queer podcasting network that runs a variety of shows. We should have those logos cycling through in the slideshow on the screen.
Slideshow.
Oh, wait a minute. There is no slideshow. Whatever. You get it. We do other shows. You can look up our website. We do lots of fun stuff. I'm Abby. I am the GM, or as I have affectionately nicknamed myself, the Galactic Mistress, really, of Far Beyond the Stars, which is our bi-monthly Starfinder podcast. You can catch it every other Thursday on whatever podcasting app you prefer. And we're just about to wrap up season 1. So you have a nice little catch of episodes to catch up on just in time for the season finale in a couple of weeks. So that said, let's meet the crew of the EdgeCorp cargo freighter BD-514, affectionately dubbed the Calamity by her captain. Speaking of whom, Dustin, please give us your name, pronouns, and who you play on Far Beyond the Stars.
My name is Dustin Alexander. I am a he, him, and I am playing Friday Francisco, a cowboy.
Space cowboy.
Cowboy.
The best kind. And I think going along down the line, Jess, please introduce us to your wonderful self.
Hi, I'm Jess. My pronouns are he, she, they, and I play Ballad Serenade on Far Beyond the Stars, a android Solarian secret cat person. We'll get more into that later.
Yes, we'll get into so much more of that. Okay, next in line is Heidi. Name, pronouns, character.
I'm Heidi. My pronouns are she, her. My character is Saren Caceres, shimmering mechanic.
Perfect. And Angel, what about you?
Yes, I am Angel or Angel, whatever your preference is. I play Miss Fanny, the delightful Miss Fanny, on Far Beyond the Stars.
And finally, Logan.
Hello, I am Logan. I am playing Bara Kodiak, the biohacker uplifted bear, and I'm actually not on Far Beyond the Stars. I'm on the Reign of Winter podcast, also available through the Fantastic Worlds podcast.
Yeah, that one is called the Fantastic Worlds podcast. So should be pretty easy to remember if you're interested in checking that out. We play Pathfinder 1E on that show. I realized I asked all of you to give your pronouns and I did not give mine. My apologies. My pronouns are she, her. And I know, I'm sorry. Here's the thing. I have a lot to keep track of with this particular. I don't know if you realize this, but GMing is a little involved. So, excuse me.
It's when.
That I think does it as far as our intros for ourselves. We have one more piece of business to address here before we get into sort of the main story. And that's just about the chat. We are super excited to meet some new people tonight. We really hope you enjoy our show and decide to check us out further after this. This is the part of podcasting we truly live for. And we have some friends of the pod who graciously volunteered to serve as moderators in our chat. So if that's you, please go ahead and introduce yourself. And they are empowered to wield the ban hammer with impunity if they see bullying, racism, sexism, homophobia, transphobia, or harassment of any kind towards the players or other participants in the chat. Or, just the world in general at large. Just like, no. Feel free to harass me if you want to, because I'm not going to be looking at the chat because I'm going to be running the game. So I don't care. Bring it. What you got? Other than that, have a ball, ask questions, feel free to rib us about how we play this incredibly fun, wacky Starfinder adventure, Junker's Delight. And for those of you who have played this one already or are interested in playing it, I regret to say I had to cut out so much great stuff for our 4-hour version of it. Please go check out the full version if you can. It is a wild ride, and I will tell the 5 of you everything that you missed after we're done with our show.
Behind the curtain.
Yeah, behind the curtain, I will tell you all of the cool stuff that I had to cut out, but not yet. I did preserve the best stuff, though. So let's go ahead and get into it. We open on a field of stars before panning down onto a dusty-looking red planet, Akiton. We zoom closer, gaining speed down through the cloudless sky as mountains, dunes, and massive canyons become visible. We fly over a bustling city clinging to the side of one such canyon, but we just breeze right past it, out towards a collection of grand buildings with flashy signs surrounding a huddle of dust-stained smaller buildings. We pass over this too, out into the vast sea of junk behind it. The mountainous ruins of crashed starships, piles of metal, glass, plastic, and countless other materials glint in the light of the burning packed world sun. And while you might think this landscape is lifeless by nature, it is surprisingly busy with various goings-on. Junkers working out of Kifak Depot, looking for good scrap to either sell off or repair and then sell off. That's mostly who wanders the waste out here, but also wandering the junkyards are tribes of roving scavengers, a small-time gang that couldn't make it in Marrow, so they moved out here. And rumor has it that a junk golem rampages through the area, mindlessly collecting scrap to add to its body.
That's amazing.
That's just a rumor. It's just a rumor, of course, or so Captain Friday Francisco thought before the supposedly non-existent clawed hand of the golem was heading surprisingly swiftly towards his face.
Oh.
Casual question, Dustin. How does a 21 do against your KAC?
21. Let's see here. That definitely hits because Friday does not have.
Does that hit? Does that hit you?
That definitely hits. He has a 13 KAC.
Abby, try to contain your excitement.
I cannot, because I, for the first time, I think in my life, rolled really well.
I was about to say, what the hell is going on?
I know. I'm really loving how this day is already turning out. And my good friend, Dustin, with your adorable, wonderful character that I love so much. I'm gonna need you to take 14 points of damage there, bud.
Oh my god.
Holy crap.
Well, Friday's stamina is already gone for this round.
I'm gonna kiss it goodbye.
Okay.
Bye.
All right.
Again, so much glee, Abby. Mm-hmm.
It's because I never hit you, and I'm sure that will continue to be the case throughout the rest of this situation. So, let me have the small moments that I can lay claim to. You're all on the Roll20 page where you can see this glorious junk bot. Yes.
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 Okay. I just want to make sure you really get the full picture of how awesome this thing is.
It's like the Iron Giant made of scrap, which I personally love.
It is absolutely the Iron Giant made of scrap. I'm just going to go ahead and show you. I'm going to go ahead and show you his full picture.
Superman kill.
I'm going to go and feast your eyes upon this gloriousness.
Oh, it's even better.
I know.
Saren?
It's huge.
Saren is legit in love with this thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I imagine this is Saren's dreams.
Saren's making it yours.
Saren's hopes and dreams right here. Okay. So, yes, the junk golem brings up its clawed hand and slams it down on top of Friday, where he stands directly in front of it, where you wandered into its territory. And Dustin, go ahead and describe Friday for us while he's currently getting, wounded
You mean besides the giant gash that's in him now? I'm assuming.
Yeah, no, I mean, I figure like the audience already knows about that, so you can go ahead and move on to other descriptors.
Friday stands at an imposing 7 feet tall. He has purple skin. He is human, but for some reason, he has purple skin. They have to tune in to find out why that happens at some point. He is a witch warper. I did not mention that earlier. He is a space cowboy, and he's here for a rootin' tootin' good time, apparently, except for right now. He's not having one.
You are not having a rootin' tootin' good time at the moment. All right. So the junk bot, feeling like it has Friday pretty well subdued at this moment, is going to, make inroads towards striking out at Miss Fanny. Is just going to go ahead and clobber past Dustin at the moment. Yeah. It clanks towards you. There's junk falling off it. And it again goes for that incredible slam attack that it has that I
fresh
excellent fun with. So fresh.
Don't get
Not my
fresh with
Abuelita.
me.
How's an 18 against your KAC?
Oh gosh.
Oh my God, Abby.
Does that get
Against
it?
my KAC?
Against your KAC.
Well, Miss Fanny's no stranger to the ways of the world with the wisdom. No, 18 is not going to make my KA. Oh,
Ooh.
KAC? Yes,
18?
it does.
Oh, okay. I was
That was
just about to say, like,
I wanted to see the
at
expression
level
on your
2?
face. It does. It does.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
She zagged when she should have zigged.
Take 15 points of damage.
Oh,
Do it. Take it. Ah.
Although my glasses are going to reflect the slam. I'm just a little slide.
Okay, well, as you're getting just gashes ripped into you, it's actually bludgeoning damage. I don't know why we're talking about gashes, but because it brings up its raised fists in front of you and slams them down for bruising. Please describe Miss Fanny for us.
Oh, well, Miss Fanny's sparkling brown eyes are darting left and right, on the alert for, additional threats and on the lookout for her precious little goslings, a mix of caution and concern on adding to those lovely wrinkles that grace her visage. It's 80 years worth of wisdom and worry on her brown, ruddy skin. Her stocky frame stands about 5'3", which gives her a good low center of gravity, which helps her 6 arms coming out at different angles, kind of giving her the look of the old carnival ride, the one with the little different, I think it's the actual octopus. It has like the octopus, and it has where everybody sits and spins you around at different angles. It kind of gives them that look as they're all over the place.
It's that vibe. Perfect. Okay. Moving right along. Next up in the initiative order is Saren.
Ooh, so Saren, just amidst gunshots, laser blasts, magic being hurled here and there, and the difficult arms of this junk bot, darts up behind the junk bot as it's moving along, spinning your tactical dashko with a flourish as your leather jacket whips in the wind. Starlight blinks rapidly in a stressful pattern from deep within Saren's crystalline structures, as she just like ducks in to try and attack, and just says, "Are we crystal, Captain?" Your voice resonating with a tone like wind whistling through quartz as she tries to spot your allies and ensure that the rest of your crew are safe. While she's looking around, she spots her drone, Jambot, floating along haphazardly, humming to itself. Jambot, switch up the tune. Battle Mix 5, won't be erased. Play the song Warrior Queen and try that needler pistol I gave you.
Playing Warrior Queen.
The drone's orb, like golden form, switches up the tune, and they open up a compartment and draw forth a gun that has the same golden hue as their casing, loading a needle into it as they take a shot. And Saren is going to move and swing with the tactical dashko.
Hit me or don't. Don't hit me.
That's a 15 against KAC.
Woo. A 15, huh?
Ooh,
Against KAC, you say?
putting up those big
Yeah.
numbers.
It's not gonna. That's actually not gonna cut it.
I kind of thought so.
That's actually not gonna do it. So
Yeah, no.
miss.
What about Jambot? Jambot firing with the tactical needler pistol?
I mean, take a shot. Take a shot at it.
Yeah. What about a 17 against KAC?
Against KAC?
Yeah.
That's still not it.
Oh no.
That's still not it, my friend.
Oh,
That
no, my
will
roll was
not
bad.
A
will
tough
not
cookie.
We are doomed.
Abby.
This is gonna be a very
got our
short
hands
stream,
full.
y'all.
Please don't
Oh, I've
kill
got
us.
I've got a
I
backup prepared. so,
make no promises.
Well, the good thing is, technically, this is a prequel to our series, so
Yeah,
we
yeah,
know
yeah.
we all survived. So
Well, I mean, Bara probably doesn't. Bara doesn't
No,
even
Wow.
survive.
No, don't
Wow. Bara's
Bara's not in Far Beyond the Stars, so
I
You
am
better not come to
attacked.
California if you kill Bara. You better not come here.
There are so Abby,
show
there
your
are
face
so
in my
many
hood
witnesses right now. I can't believe you're this mean in front of all these people.
I like to live on the edge.
Mm-mm.
The Edge Corp.
That's the
Thank you.
Edgecorp way.
It's the Edge Corp way.
That was the
Fine.
worst joke you've
Thank
ever
you.
told in your entire
You've
life.
inched your way
You
back
know
into
what,
my heart
Jess?
with that one.
That's not true, and we both know it. I have definitely told dumber jokes. Anyway, just shrugging off the needle, absolutely ignoring whatever your Dashko was trying to do to it. The junk golem rages on. And next up in the initiative order is Ballad. Ballad Serenade. Please describe yourself.
Just about 5'3". I can never remember. I honestly can never remember.
You're short.
She's pretty short, and they are, as I said, an android, but they are very human looking. Like they basically just look human. And very curvy, pretty, long flowing brown hair, and they are whipping around them a chain whip, which you can kind of see it on her little avatar, but it's kind of a difficult thing to describe. It's basically a chain as you would imagine, but it has a pointed tip on it. But the way they're using it is it's like reminiscent of like Gogo Yubari from Kill Bill. They're very much like wrapping it around
Okay.
their own body parts and then shooting it into the golem, constantly moving. She's like constantly moving. And the way she's trying to attack right now is by whipping her chain out, wrapping it around pieces of the junk bot, and then ripping them off. So I'm gonna make some attacks.
Okay.
So she gets it wrapped tight around a big piece and then starts wrenching it back for an 18. And then I got a 20 for my second attack.
Both of those hit.
Yes, of course they do.
Of course
It's
you
me
hit.
we're talking about.
You monster. You good roller.
Oh, shucks. Mm.
Oh no.
Here.
Yeah. Talk to me about the damage.
25 points total.
Ooh,
That total? All right.
hurts so
Wow. Okay, that's a lot.
That's crazy.
I mean, Ballad, you've seen worse. You've seen worse. This
They sure
doesn't
have.
it doesn't give Ballad a moment's pause to see this towering creature made out of scrapped starship junk. You stare up at it, you whip your chain around it, and you actually completely rip off one of its arms,
Ooh.
sending it
Yes.
skidding across the junkyard.
I love to imagine the way it happened was the chain goes wrapping around and she like rides it up and kicks off of the golem itself and then just yanks over her shoulder and fully just sends it like flying off over.
Nice.
Can you imagine?
That's
I can imagine.
I'm
Badass.
I'm gonna begrudgingly admit that that's pretty badass.
Begrudgingly.
I'm not happy about it, but that's pretty cool.
I got that ass.
The junk bot throws its head back and just releases just like a ah scream as its arm goes flying away from it across the junk fields. And we finally turn our attention to Bara Kodiak. Logan, please describe this incredible bear.
Well, Bara is a gentle soul. He stands at probably 13, 15 feet high since he's technically a large creature. He wears ridiculous little sunglasses and very not Starfinder appropriate hunter green leather harness. And he sounds like Bobcat Goldthwait. And so what he's doing right now is he is surveying the situation and he's just going,
Hi, Captain, it's Friday. I don't think this is, oh dear, this is not going. I need to talk to Starfinder. Why am I on this planet? Oh, shoot. Friday, I'm going to shoot you.
and because he is a biohacker, I'm being nice. But
Hey, why kill the suspense? Why kill the suspense?
because you're all like shocked, but he takes out his needler, his tactical needler pistol, and he's rummaging very daintily with his little claws. He's going,
Okay, not that one. This one. Yeah, okay. Oh, I got it!
and he aims steady right down the center, and he shoots Friday with a basic booster, and you get for 3 rounds +1 to your armor class.
Ooh, thank you.
Ooh.
Got a
And he-
KAC.
Yeah.
KAC of 14 now. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Hey, better than nothing. And Bara
How nice is
lumbers.
your odds?
He lumbers forward daintily, but also lumbering at the same time. It's like those hippos from the Fantasia when they were ballerinas. It's like that. So he's just making his way through the junk piles, and he will step over here and he's just like,
Okay, I can give support.
Oh,
and he just pulls out needles, his needles everywhere. He's like,
I got it.
I love you, Bara.
Incredible. I love all of your characters so much. So much. That may not save them, though, despite how much I love them.
mhm.
Sorry, what was that? Was that Dustin? Did you have something to say?
Friday has decided he's going to take his turn since he's out of his initial shock of pain, and now it's changed from pain to fury.
How do you know it's your turn?
Because I forgot to do my turn when you called my name and I talked about my character and I went like, oh
That's
yeah.
true. Oh my God, I forgot to actually give you a chance to hit me. Hey,
That's okay.
fair's fair.
Much like Friday, I was shocked at the damage I took. So,
I also realized I don't actually have the turn order up here, so you're just going to have to trust me when I tell you whose turn it is.
I suppose we'll trust you. We have a choice.
I need Mr. Junkbot to give me a reflex save.
He eats reflex saves for breakfast.
Does he?
Has a 12.
It must have not been a
doesn't
very
like
good
them.
breakfast because that was not good enough. Yes. So
He ate junk.
What you happen is Freud has this toy tin gun, and he just sits there and he aims, and out comes a little rubber ball, and it goes bounce, and it hits the ground right in front of the robot, or this junk bot, and it looks down just in time for a pile of junk to just come out of the ground as a circle opens up from another reality, and space junk just flies into his face as he takes. Oh, let's see.
Always love when he does that. More junk for the
Ooh.
bot.
I don't.
He takes 9 points of damage.
Nice.
Right to the
Nice.
face.
9 points, huh?
Yes.
9 whole points of damage.
Yeah.
Ooh. Ooh, boy. Okay.
Slow.
Oh, that was a good shot, Captain.
Good job. Yeah,
Way to go,
okay.
Captain.
Let me go ahead and do a thing here. I'm almost
A good thing.
Well,
Let's hope.
I'm almost
good
thumbed
thing?
out. Yeah, it's good for you. It's good for you.
Ooh.
It's good for you what just happened. I don't need to disclose what just happened, but it is good for you.
You saying that
happens.
more does not make me feel better.
I know, yeah. I was skeptical.
Junk damage does not damage this thing. It heals the thing, right? That's how this works.
Yeah.
What did you
That was
do?
literally what I
exactly
was
what I'm thinking. Mhm. Oh, look, he has
So
a
Friday.
new arm.
Yes, ma'am.
As all of your junk shrapnel hits the junk bot,
My God.
it takes its remaining arm, grabs a bunch of it and just starts reforming the arm
freaking
that
knew it.
Ballad ripped
it.
off.
Ooh.
Oh, well, that backfired a little bit.
Yeah,
More junk for the
uh-oh.
junk bot?
Oh, this
Wow,
is
this thing
not...
is so cool.
Saren, oh my gosh, not the time.
I need to
Saren,
move
you're
on.
breaking official protocol on the mission.
Damn it. All
Laura,
right.
also not the time.
I have a feeling the gods at hand purposely chose this creature just because they know I'd cast the spell and what? And use it against me.
Don't worry, it had 1d10 of healing, and I rolled a 3 because I'm back, baby.
Oh, nice. Oh, thank goodness. Abbylicious. Very abbylicious.
It was
of
I
you.
am back to rolling abolitiously. So you all may rejoice.
We rejoice in your pain.
Thanks for that. You're nice to me.
The things that make me happy are the things
So
that
when
make
I
you sad.
say that it was rebuilding its arm, it didn't really get very far. I think it added like 2 or 3 pieces of junk to the missing arm. And that is about it. Fortunately, it is its turn again. You know? And well,
Not
this
using that word
guy.
correctly.
What?
Oh, I said you're not using that word correctly.
Turn?
Fortunately.
Fortunately. Oh, yeah, no, I think I'm using it fine. I don't understand what you're talking about. It glares down at Friday with its big glowing eyes. And they're kind of like they're those mechanical eyes that actually kind of whirl a little bit as it refocuses on you.
Ooh, I like that.
And it lifts its one remaining arm up.
I do agree with Saren that this thing is
And it
cool.
goes to slam you.
Wow,
That's a
Rude.
29 to hit.
What?
Oh,
Thank God this is a 2E.
oh my goodness.
Hello?
Take 11 points of damage.
Friday, are you okay?
Oh my God, Captain.
Friday, I think, is unconscious. Let me confirm that.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, Friday.
This is never.
Nope. Friday has 1 hit point left.
Oh, mine got.
Brings up its big fist and just slams it down on your puny man body.
Not his puny man body.
No.
Puny manling.
Oh my
Anything but this puny man form.
I'm having a good time.
I reckon this isn't the best day.
I kind of imagine, like, you know, that scene where in the Avengers movie where the Hulk has Loki by the ankles and is like slamming him back and forth, and then Loki just wheezes. That's Friday right now, just like on the ground, going like,
yeah.
That is its turn, though. It's the end of its turn.
Thank goodness.
Cool. Kill beans.
It's gonna make my hair turn gray. Oh wait.
Okay, it is Miss Fanny's turn yet again. What you gonna do?
Goodness me. Oh, wow. That slam definitely shook Miss Fanny to the core. One of their free hands is going to be clutching their pearls. Holy Toledo! But you know what? They're in the heat of the battle, and they've got to focus. So they're going to do a run around, little Scooby-Doo tiptoes right around to the other side. And as they're going, a few of their hands are weaving in the air. Her eyes kind of get a electronic blue glow, and circuitry patterns start appearing all over their body, and will touch Ballad's weapon, and the energy flows straight into it, which,
Ooh.
my dear Ballad, I hope
I
you're
love when
ready
you-
for an overcharge.
No!
Mercy.
Over.
More
I
power.
hate overcharge.
Make my monster grow.
Yes, Rita Repulsa. Yes.
Yes, queen.
All right.
Okay.
Sarah, is that the end of your turn, Miss Fanny?
That's the end of my turn. And yeah, Ballad, that's 4 dice
Despicable
6.
woman.
Just add that 4 dice 6 onto your damage. Just heap it on there. Heap it on.
So beautiful. How many rounds does that last, or is it just once? It's
Just
right?
once.
God.
Love it. Every minute of it.
Mhm. Okay. Well,
I'm gonna do
that's
such juicy damage.
that's fine. That's good. Let's Saren, it's Saren's turn. Saren, try to hit me.
Yeah, Saren's gonna do that. Saren's gonna just bring the tactical dashko just up over their shoulders and into a chop, trying to bury the spikes at the head of this weapon into the immense form of the Junkbot's bod. You're really cool, but don't hurt the captain like that. And again, rolled a 15 again.
Aw.
It is literally the exact same roll, because last time the damage that rolled was also a 3. And then as a
Great.
move action, is going to command Jambot to fire the tactical needler pistol as well.
Okay.
Pew 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 pew.
Pew pew.
They rolled
funny
a
to
19
imagine
for a
Jim.
24.
That, I hate to say, will certainly hit. What happens?
So they're just kind of bouncing along, humming, and they spin, and as they're spinning, they pull the trigger on the needler pistol, and a needle flies into one of the Junkbot's eyes and does 4 points of damage.
Nice.
It is so funny to me when a tiny cute character has a gun.
Literally perfect.
Just a little golden orb, like, I'll cut you.
I've been arguing that all the cute Pokemon should just be holding guns.
Eevee
Ears.
with a gun.
With a
It
gun.
weirdly
Eevee casts
makes them
gun.
cute.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Oh, okay. That is the end of Saren's turn. Yeah.
Yes, that is the end of my turn.
Then, sadly, we move on to Ballad's turn with her dumb,
Yeah.
overcharged weapon.
Oh, sadly indeed. Sadly
I will cry.
indeed.
I love my
I
junk golem.
You know,
I love it. And
If you love something, you should be prepared to let it go, okay?
I can't let it go.
Um,
So what?
And the reason very gently, Abby, the reason I tell you that is I did roll an 18 plus 1 for 19 and then a 20 plus 1 for 21. So I did, in fact, crit, okay?
Yeah, no, that tracks. That makes sense. Go ahead. And
So,
do what
yeah,
do what you
just-
gotta do.
Just with those two, so far, just those two rolls, it's 11 plus 19, so we got 30. And then with the overcharge, that's additional 18, so 48
Oh,
damage.
so good.
Well, I would
Music to
say
bones.
I would say that I need to pull a critical hit card to see like what extra effects you get on that, but well, there's really no need. There's really no need for any of that because of your dumb, overcharged weapon. But I do have some compensation.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
For my pains. For
I'm
my
gonna become part of the.
troubles.
It absorbs me. Oh no!
The on balance hit, they just strike something perfect in the center of the junk golem, and it begins to collapse in upon itself.
Oh no.
But I am going to need everyone except Bara.
Oh no, my
so you're
associates.
I am going to need everyone except Bara to make a reflex save.
Oh no! I killed the captain. I killed the junk bot, but at what cost?
Let's see here.
Alrighty.
One of you may,
no.
I will say, one of you may shield the captain by throwing your body over his and take his damage too.
Like, no,
Even if
don't
I
worry,
roll that,
because
even if I roll that.
Oh no.
despite how high energy or how beat up he is still a reflex son of a bitch with a 22.
Oh good.
Oh, I hope no one dies. It'll make the paperwork much worse.
I can't even really hurt you guys while it's collapsing.
Oh,
What
no.
were just for fun, what were everybody's results? What did everybody get?
Well, Miss Fanny, who light on her feet, she's a Halo gal. 19 plus 4, so 23. I'm picturing them really quickly with pulling out a reinforced umbrella out of their fanny pack, and that's really their reflex save. It's just.
Oh my god.
Ballad, you said I should have brought this. It's coming in handy.
And Ballad, who rolled a 2 plus 1 for a 3,
Oh,
is
Good, yay! That's great news.
as you say that, is just absolutely taking it all to the face. Like, okay, yeah, no, you were right. Oh God, you were right. Oh,
Oh, I'm gonna clutch my pearls.
Wait, what did you roll there, Jess? No, you didn't, because Friday spends a resolve point to use his thwart ability skill, which allows you to re-roll said ability, and you get a +2 bonus. So that is so re-roll.
oh, Captain, my Captain.
Yeah, okay.
I'm so sorry. I do apologize for wasting this, but that's still only a 12.
It was a good try. It was a good try.
It was a
My-
good
my
try,
rosé.
and I
Really good thing I
appreciate
didn't
it.
actually take a sip of my beer because I would have spat it all over my keyboard. Okay. Bara didn't roll one. What did Saren get?
Saren rolled a 13 on the die for a 17 total.
Meets it beats, babe.
Perfect.
Okay, so Friday, Saren, and Miss Fanny take 4 points of damage.
Oh no, Friday. Oh, Friday.
Friday is about to die, but still manages to duck mostly out of the way of the rest of the damage, but it's still. There's still just enough shrapnel hitting him in just the right places to potentially render him unconscious.
It does render him
so-
unconscious, and he falls.
So he's
Saren, I think the junk just kind of plinks more or less harmlessly off your crystalline structures.
I'm having a hard time imagining how piercing damage works on someone made of crystal
Yeah.
and rock.
I don't think. Well, it's technically supposed to be bludgeoning damage, but I rolled so low that I don't think it counts.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Like I think that you're just getting like little sprinkles, and so Saren is just getting scratched up a little bit. But that's
it's like
whatever.
a pleasant hailstorm.
Like she's just
Friday
got a couple of
falls.
chips on her crystals. So, Miss Fanny, you're pretty protected by that umbrella. Like maybe a couple of bits like that slip through and just kind of strike you in various places. Ballad takes the and what I say the quote unquote full brunt of the 9 points of damage that I rolled.
Oh, big
my.
ouch. You almost got through some of my stamina.
Yeah. Hooray for me. Go, Abby.
I'd like to point out that Bara is already pulling out a comically large needle and just muttering,
Okay, I need to heal that one. He fell.
Oh my god. Is it large even for does it look
it's
large?
large
even
for
when
an
Bara's holding
uplifted
it?
bear. Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
Oh,
Love that.
Big needle.
That's great.
This sounds like a
Baby.
needle that I take a point of damage to be healed.
can we have like the suppository version?
I don't.
Wow.
I'm not a medical doctor. I just hack your biology.
I'm not a
Very
medical
good.
doctor. I was just born this way.
I can
don't know if
explain
you
the
should be
differences
doing
later,
this.
Miss Fanny.
Holy Jesus.
Perhaps
What?
over tea.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, the junk golem collapses into a pile of scrap, and I bet the audience and all of you are wondering how you got here. Would I be
Very
Would I
much
be
so.
right? What are you doing here? Why were you fighting this junk monster?
My guess is Friday got us into this mess.
Nope, you're
That
wrong.
is usually the case.
For once, it was not Friday. It was actually a combination of Miss Fanny and your new friend Bara Kodiak.
Oh yes, it was all me.
So
This angelic face?
yes, that angelic face. Let's journey back because you all don't actually know what you're doing here because I had to cut out a full 2/3 of this adventure to fit into this time slot. So we're going to go do a little info dump of exposition on you. So everybody, I want your listening ears out because I'm going to be giving you a lot of information so that we can proceed with the rest of the story. I'm essentially I'm going to recap the adventure so far.
Dump
So-
away.
A week ago, thank you. I will during our 20-minute break later. A week ago, Sully, an old army buddy of Miss Fanny's, gave her a tip that he'd caught wind of a huge salvage score waiting in the junkyards beyond Kifak Depot. The mostly intact record. Well, can't talk today. The mostly intact wreckage of the research vessel, the Stellar Flare, and that the Starfinder Society was sending an attaché to investigate it. Not ordinarily your sort of job, Calamity Crew, but wouldn't you know it, money's tight for your little crew once again. So Miss Fanny and the captain managed to get the Calamity hired for the job of transporting Bara Kodiak of the Starfinder Society to Kifak Depot and assist him with his investigation. The perpetually down on their luck crew of the good ship Calamity, plus Bara, arrived in Marrow a few days after that, and very quickly, because for some reason Ballad and Saren seem very keen on not spending too much time in Marrow, paid for a cab to take you all out to Kifak Depot. Who knows why? You'd have to listen to Far Beyond the Stars to find out why those two characters studiously avoid Marrow.
Seems like a bad place to be.
Well, especially for you two.
Yeah,
Like
City of
most,
Sin.
the other three would be fine.
I always thought it
But
was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Marrow's a fun, cool place. So I don't know what your problem is. Your driver out to Kifak Depot, a very friendly Shirin named Shikatrime, tells you all about the depot, points of interest, and the outer junk fields where you are now, or just were, fighting for your life against a mecha made of trash. And after he dropped you off at the depot, a hodgepodge settlement that sprang up beside the junk fields, you met up with the guide that Sully had contracted for you to take you out there, an Isoki named Riddle. She was a bit busy at the time, though, as she was currently getting shaken down by members of a new local gang on the scene, the True Warriors, led by a Shobhad named Dotrulu.
What
This
a
group-
positive gang.
Yeah, super positive. They are nice guys. In the worst sense of the word.
Okay.
This particular group couldn't make it in Marrow, but are making a bid to put the local junker economy all under their thumb. And we're busy roughing up Riddle, who is someone that was kind of resisting being under their thumb. So after you pull her butt out of the fire, she sent you off to check in with one of her other clients, Very 13, an android historian searching for important technology that they believe to be nearby. And you soon discover that this historian wandered into a vermin-infested area of scrapped land vehicles and got lost, so you had to go rescue them. And once you found them, Very 13 informed you that they'd narrowed down the location of the stellar flare and its potentially groundbreaking research to somewhere beyond Kifak Depot in the outer junk fields. And they sold you the information in exchange for being included in any follow-up investigations the Starfinder Society may put into place. And Riddle, the junkyard guide, also warned you about two dangerous factions that occupy the area, a tribe of junk-obsessed space goblins and a nest of outcast Ikeshtis. The outer junk fields see little tourism these days, and you all made your way toward the stellar flare, and you happened upon Merc, a space goblin, and Kesh, an Ikeshti, squabbling over the best way to build peace between their two factions, because they're friends. They're like best friends, and they just want their homies to get along.
Fox and the Hound.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a Fox and the Hound situation. It's pretty cute.
Oh
Like
God,
murder.
I'm not
More
liquidating
murder.
any of that situation then.
There is a chance for you to end it better than the Fox and the Hound ended. If we talk more about the Fox and the Hound, I will cry. So we're going to go ahead.
I'll sing the song.
Going to move. Don't sing the song. Logan.
Please do not
I will find a way to give you.
to sing that song.
Anyway, according to them, the crashed ship sought by your little crew lies in contested territory claimed by both the space goblins and the Akeshti nest. And some time ago, space goblins attempting to enter the stellar flare accidentally activated its security systems. But Merc and Kesh claim that they can open the ship's airlock if the heroes can recover 3 pieces of a critical device now scattered amongst the junk. And so that is where you are now, desperately trying to recover the final piece of junk you need. And you are able to find it in the remains of the junk golem's scrappy chest.
All right.
Nice.
Yeah.
I just found that piece that we were looking for.
Oh,
Looks like
that's
it's McGuffin shaped.
Oh, that's very good. There's 3 different types of McGuffins in the Starfinder rulebook. Excuse me, I need to get to Captain Friday Francisco.
Oh my God. Are you going to put that? Are you going to poke him with that?
That
What?
doesn't look safe for fleshies.
Oh, no, I'm
Yeah.
not going to poke him with it. I'm going to inject him with it. It's very, very different.
Okay. I mean, I get the distinction, but like, you knew what I meant, right?
Yes, where on a human body is the best place for injection?
Uh,
I
maybe
don't,
like,
I did not.
yeah, I
pass
was going to say butt
xenobiology,
cheek.
but there's 2.
We don't,
The left
well,
one.
just pick one.
You know what?
Left
I'm just gonna
butt.
eeny, meeny, miny, stab.
No, stop here. It's quite all right. It's actually right here. Oh,
Oh, it's Miss
Miss
Fanny.
Fanny.
It's okay.
I can't with you.
oh, just
I'm just
think we can do
stabilizing the
better.
captain. It's fine.
And
Yeah,
with that, I
Sarah
am
and I are
actually
not native.
stabilizing you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You're no longer dying. You are now stabilized.
I'm still at -3 hit points though.
Saren will offer up a serum of healing Mark 1 and also jab the captain in the left butt cheek.
Oh, right here.
That is what 1d8 hit points back to the captain. So
I love this so much because I just imagine it I just imagine it as like, that like, you know, Captain Friday goes unconscious, and all of that like backstory that I just gave you is him having like a dream sequence flashback of
Oh.
everything that's happened so far, and he's woken up by 2 jabs in the butt.
I don't think he's woken up as the thing.
Fine.
I only get him 3 hit points back.
Yeah, he's still at -1.
Because he's still unconscious.
No, he's
Okay,
at
fine.
0.
I'll
He's at
use
0.
one more.
Oh wait, no,
I'll
because
use
in
one more to bring
Starfinder,
him
I
up.
believe you don't go into negatives. I think you just go to 0. So he has 3 hit points, so he is awake.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Ah,
Cool.
it worked. I am a genius.
Oh, my aching bum. And my aching body.
Yeah, you got hit with a lot of junk right in your butt.
Yes, we all saw it.
Salad winks at Bara and Sarah.
Although
My
it looks like
God.
you've got a little something on the side of your. Hold on.
Uh,
A little side of your cheek. This
Oh,
cheek,
that's highly
Jess.
unsanitary.
I guess I'm getting junk in the trunk for all the junk that I've dealt out, huh?
Yeah, I would say that that's fitting punishment for how often you've thrown junk at me during our regular games.
If this was an episode, it would definitely be called Junk in the Trunk.
Seconded.
We would definitely call it junk in the trunk.
And Friday's going to. I'm hoping we can take a 10-minute rest so I can use a resolve point to get back my stamina.
Yes, you can absolutely take a 10-minute rest here.
And I
Woo,
use a Mark II serum to get my health back, so I am back to normal.
Okay.
Abby has killed me, almost.
Oh man, that
I
was
have more
fun. I had a
needles.
good time doing that. It's really rare. This is what a way to kick off our Gen Con experience.
This is very
Um,
fun.
Death and
Our
man
I love it. I love both of those things. But are you gonna search the golem for other stuff? Hint, hint.
Oh
yeah, stuff?
Absolutely.
Things-
Absolutely.
Nah, it's
Cool.
fine.
Yeah, I think we're
No,
good.
of course.
Yeah, you don't want stuff? That's fine.
Oh.
Okay, well, moving on. You head back
Excuse
to. Okay.
No, official Starfinder protocol says we must go through every single battlefield for anything that's good. Now, you two clean up.
And he points to Saren and Ballad.
Can you please check the wreckage? Thank you.
Friday whispers to Bally, I think I never have to hear about official Starfinder protocol ever again. I think I'd be happy.
Yeah, Ballad's like, oh my god, I know, right?
Now, they mean well.
Okay, who's
Bara's
searching the
always
junk?
like this. He's always
Saren
like
is. Saren searches the junk, but is too distracted by how interesting the junk is. He rolled a 6.
Wow, we
That
are
was your
rolling great
perception
tonight.
check? Wow. Okay. I mean, there's some stuff that you pick up. There's about 6 bulk worth of inert electronic equipment in the remains, which could be useful components for certain junk-related spells. I don't know if you know anyone who casts junk-related
Oh.
spells.
I got a
But,
22.
But
that helps.
but beyond, Ballad got a 22. Okay, so when Ballad finally stops making fun of Bara long enough to come over and help, they are able to find. They didn't really find anything in the junk remains. The only thing that was interesting in there really was the plasma charger circuit that you were coming for anyway. But you do a kind of cursory once over of the area around you. This is sort of the last remains of a crashed starship's bridge. It's already been pretty picked over for anything useful, but your keen eyes on a 22 do find a secret panel in the remains of the old bridge. And it takes a little effort to pry it open. But I think between the 5 of you, I'm just going to go ahead and let just say you got it. You find 5 frag grenades Mark II.
Ooh.
Oh, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like grenades. Can
Pass
you
them
guys,
around.
guys mind if I take one?
Yeah, whoever wants them, because I'm more of an up close and personal kind of. I like to stab. Stab, stab.
I do too, though I'm not really good at it.
You are good at it. You just had an off day.
I would like to take one,
Just go for it.
please.
I toss it
I'll
to Mara.
take one for a rainy day.
Oh,
And
yes.
in one of Miss Fanny is kind of reminds me of my mom. Oh, mom, I don't know if you're watching. Besitos. Super prepared. Miss Fanny, not only with the fanny pack, patented fanny pack, multiple bags, everything you could possibly need in there. Definitely will keep one just for later. You never know when somebody needs one. Good grenade.
Yeah, like you got the snacks, you have the extra toothbrushes, you have your umbrella for unexpected storms on the desert planet, and you also have a grenade in there for a rainy day because you never know. Miss Fanny is the most prepared.
While they're in there, since they're already digging through, they're gonna pass around a couple of snacks. Everybody's looking a little peaky. Some of these fly-free or pie cookies, which if you haven't had any.
Wow.
Ooh.
Okay,
Miss
well,
Fanny,
I'm going
may
to
I
go
ask
ahead
for
and I'm
it?
going to move us along.
Or we're gonna be in the snack zone.
We're going to be in the snack zone for like
That's
the
the
next
best place.
3 hours.
Down
Um,
to have a picnic if Abby doesn't move us.
yeah, yes.
If we could literally have a teddy bear picnic.
And ordinarily, I would let you if we were recording this for our show and we could cut all of it out and get on to the other stuff, but we can't do that today. So moving along, we kind of fast forward a little bit through whatever picnic is going on there, and you all head back to where you last saw Merc and Kesh, plasma charger circuit in hand. You approach their camp. And, over here, Kesh, and kind of see him a little bit. He's an Akeshti man wearing a shiny silver flight suit, sitting on an overturned and discarded cooking range. And Akeshti, for those who don't know, are a lizard-like race. So and Kesh actually has like beautiful pink skin, gorgeous markings. He's wearing his silver flight suit and just looks like just the most adorable lizard man you have ever seen.
Aw. Bara misses his boyfriend.
Oh,
That's right.
real quick, just tell us about Bara's boyfriend because I love it.
Bara's boyfriend is the nitty-gritty Vesk that you meet in the very first Starfinder adventure, and his name escapes me, so I'm a bad boyfriend in that regard. Let's say
God,
his
it's
name.
Terrible.
His name. I'm looking around the room. His name is.
Can't remember.
It's because of those
Binder.
tender
His name
nicknames.
is Binder. Binder the Vesk.
Binder the Vest.
Mhm.
Great, cool.
Yeah,
That's
he's
canon now.
basically-
I'm putting it back. I'm putting it in
Yeah.
Bara's backstory.
Oh yeah, that's his boyfriend, Binder the Vesk, the shady black market dealer.
I love
Bara's
that.
a real outstanding citizen.
They met on Scruff.
I forgot.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh.
Anyway, so the pink Akeshti man is saying to his companion, "Okay, so what's the plan if they don't come back?" And Merc, his friend, a space goblin woman dressed in a pair of dirty coveralls sitting on top of a battered chest nearly as large as herself, replies, "No point worrying about it yet. I mean, they might, and we have the first 2 parts already. Maybe we could." But she stops as you 5 enter the clearing. And Kesh looks over at you and gives you an Akeshti grin. I don't know how a lizard man smiles with like he's got kind of like a
Just
large
bares his teeth.
alligator
Beautifully.
beak thing. Yeah, bares his teeth at you. And in a gesture that at least Bara understands to be extremely friendly. And barks out, "Ha! Looks like I owe you 10 credits, Merc," before striding over and clapping Friday in particular warmly on the back. Just like boom, boom, boom. "You got it. I see."
So he has to reach up to clap me on the back, right?
Yeah, I guess he is shorter than you. Yeah, he reaches up to clap Friday on the back. But he does it anyway because he's that kind of guy.
Yeah, we do got it. Isn't that awesome?
Yeah, Merc springs off of where she was sitting and jumps up, surprisingly sprightly for a short little space goblin, yanks it out of the hands of whoever's carrying it and goes like, oh my gosh, I mean, I knew you would be able to do it, and I'm very excited to collect my 10 credits, but I think I might actually be able to like actually make my EMP key. And then she just dissolves into technobabble. You can make like you can make a check if you want to try to understand what she's saying, but it's you're just catching snippets here and there. And
Saren
check.
totally joined her.
oh yeah, does Saren go join her?
Yeah, Saren is just like she is totally in the zone, you know, with the technobabble with this little goblin.
Cool. I'm gonna need. If you're doing that, then I'm gonna need you to make me a hold, please, while I look it up.
While you're looking that up, Miss Fanny comes up to Balladid and does a little funds transfer. You were right. I owe you 10 credits. They were betting on it.
Yes, I knew it. Listen, I know these. This doesn't feel fair because I know these types real well, Miss Fanny.
Saren, make me a physical sciences check to see if you even understand what Merc is doing.
Cool, yeah. Physical science, I got that. 19 total.
19. All right, you're kind of piecing it together. She's pretty mumbly and she's a little too excited to be making much sense, but you're piecing it together. The thing is, you like the underlying principles behind what she's muttering shouldn't actually work. Like, according to the actual like principles of physics, what she's talking about just doesn't really make any sense. But what she's doing looks like it makes sense. So I think that you are able to hang with her and maybe help her out a little bit as she constructs this key. As for the rest of you, Kesh is affectionately looking at his friend and the large crystal person assembling this key that is not supposed to work, but I'm sure somehow will. And Len looks at the four of you remaining and goes like, well, I think that's gonna take some time. So you look a little beat up. Should probably get some rest.
Oh my god, yeah. It was like a whole thing.
I'm fine.
My cot sounds mightily comfortable right now.
Yeah, a bunch of junk fell on the captain's butt, so he was like really beat up in the butt.
Yes, specifically in the posterior of the human booty.
He looks over at you, Friday, and he goes like, I mean, I've been there, and then he winks at you. You're like, well, I mean, hey, you're welcome to stay and camp out here for the night if you want to. I guess you could also go back to the depot, but I mean, it's pretty far at this point. We've got some comfy stuff. He's yanking out some like old, stripped out, like the seats of various starship bridges that have been converted into sort of like makeshift sleeping areas. He's got some like soft blankets that he's just like laid on the ground. It's a nice little nest that he's offering you for the night, or you have accommodations back at the depot that you can return to.
I think we could stay here, but I actually brought my own. He pulls out his bag and he pulls out this long sheet of cloth, and he has two ends on it, and he goes up to one of the broken down machines and ties one off on one end and one off on the other end, and puts his hammock out and just hops in and puts his hat down over his head and goes to sleep.
That's cool. Hat on the face.
Like, oh yeah, hammock. That's a great idea. I should get one of those.
Yeah, he's like entirely a cowboy stereotype.
Cool. We only have cow bears on Ursa Major.
Wait, is that like bears with like cow markings, or do they wear the hats? Like, what's the deal?
Ballad, I do not know what a cow is. I only know cowboys. But thank you. Also, Ballad, it's so nice to see you. It's been a while since you failed out of Starfinder Academy.
Oh, I wasn't actually there to be a Starfinder, but
Oh, I thought
yeah.
we had a connection.
Oh no, I mean we did. It was just like it was business. It was business.
Oh,
So, is there anything that y'all want to do before you lie down to get some sleep tonight? Because this is at sort of like the end of the day. You demolished the junk goblin very picturesquely at sunset.
Miss Fanny's got something.
Yeah.
Got something?
Well,
What are you doing?
as the captain's getting, his little lodgings put together, where are my manners? Out comes from the little bag, leaving a little doily, also a little tablecloth over, maybe like a hubcap type deal, and brings out a cutting board and is gonna start slicing up some pepino. Right, just a little squeeze of limon, some tahini, just a little refreshment in there, just to kind of revitalize the juices. We got squished. Some little salmon cakes for Bara.
Aw.
sorry.
Y'all really will just have a picnic at any given opportunity.
I mean, can you blame us?
It's a requirement when there's a teddy bear around.
Mhm.
That's true. That's true.
We have
Yes.
a grandma who will cook us anything we want whenever, like delicious food. So
I was speaking of which, Sarah and Jerry, you must try this glaze on this quartz. It's delicious.
Saren looks up from the goblin's like EMP box and blinks your eyes a few times to try and clear them, and it's like, oh yes, it's dinner time, I suppose. Thank you. I will
Sure.
come and join you soon. It looks delicious.
I think the only thing Bara would like to do is remind me of the lizard man's name, Abby.
Kesh.
must flirt with
Catch.
lizard man.
No, he's not gonna flirt with the lizard man, Jess.
I mean, you
More
can.
for us, Ballad.
He's not going to. Did not have that as my plan. He sidles up to Catch and very discreetly lowers himself to the same height as Catch, trying to make himself as small as possible. And he just goes,
Excuse me, all of your furniture is a little small. Do you have anything bigger?
Oh. He's like looking around. He's like, yeah, I think so. Like, I think we could like mash some stuff together, and make something a little bigger. Like, if you want to grab like that cushion, and I'll grab this like old chair, and we'll cobble something together.
I think their hands accidentally touch as they're building this bigger one. And Bara looks at Catch and he just goes,
I'm taking.
And like, Kesh just kind of like, yeah, okay.
That's
Bara
it.
is always going to be Bara.
Okay. Bara's gonna Bara. Okay, yeah. So you all get set up for the night. You settle in. You have your delicious meal prepared by Miss Fanny. I assume you share with Ketch and Merc all of your delicious food. They deeply appreciate it, and you get a surprisingly restful night's sleep out there in the junk fields. It's actually kind of a beautiful night. The stars overhead are super clear, away from any possible light pollution. Just out there in the middle of nowhere. You've got a nice little fire going. It's very pleasant. And the bedding that they managed to provide for you is surprisingly comfortable. And so you wake up refreshed in the morning, make whatever preparations you need to make, and Merc proudly holds the EMP key over her head, like standing next to Sarah and going like, "It's done. We got it."
Oh my
Hey,
god.
oh, that looks fantastic. I still don't really know how it works.
Yeah,
But-
Sarah, make me an engineering check.
Does this count for my background thing to get the +4 or the
What's your
bonus
background
on
again?
that? Vaster gives me, I think it's like either a -4 or -5 off of basically creating something out of junk.
Most of
Oh,
those are
great.
-5. Those types
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
bonus
You can
thingies.
absolutely
I have
use-
one for culture.
Yeah, I will absolutely use your master specialization for that.
Cool. With that being the case, so 22 total with a -5 to the DC.
Oh yeah, okay. So
Dang.
you spent lots of time with Merc last night before you finally went to sleep, and you
Merc's
kind of understand what she was constructing. Like it sort of makes sense to you, kind of. And now in the clear light of day, seeing the completed thing, you can now see that the key is similar to. That's more of an EMP bomb than a key.
Oh my god.
I mean, she's calling it a key, but it's definitely a bomb.
Well, that thing will certainly open a door, all right.
yeah.
You also notice that it looks like it might fall apart at any second, but she is very proud of it.
I love goblin technology. It's fantastic. We should probably get that to the ship as soon as possible.
Oh my gosh, I know. I'm so excited.
Hey, Sarah, you realize you probably need to keep Jambot a little bit of ways, right?
I think everyone should stay a little bit away from all of this.
Hey, Abs.
Yeah.
Do a break time.
Oh, sure. Yeah, I guess we have been going for a little over an hour at this point. How long a break are we taking?
5-minute break.
5 minutes? Okay, everybody, a 5-minute bathroom break, and then meet me back here.
Okay.
Righty.
Bye.
Unmuted.
Oh, you do that.
Okay, we're back.
Wow.
We're not back from outer space. We are in outer space.
And
we
so
will
we're
survive.
back in outer
we-
space.
You may,
Well,
you might still
technically
survive.
we're on a planet.
Maybe.
Planets are in outer space.
I guess that's,
Everything is in outer space.
I guess that's technically true.
Space is terrifying.
This
I want to
confusing.
go
I guess-
there.
Earth is in outer space.
Yeah. You're never
We're
not
always
in outer space.
We're never not in outer space.
So when we're back from outer space, it doesn't matter where we are. We're always going to be back from outer space.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
the lesson.
Yeah.
what's
My-
something to
In outer
That,
space.
yes, there's the
something to
lesson.
ponder?
The more you know.
That
Something-
WP comet. Pew pew.
Something to ponder. Okay. So you all wake up in the morning, get ready, kind of nervously eyeball the EMP key that your good friend Merc is so proudly holding over her head, and you all proceed to what the goblins and the Akeshti have dubbed the mid-zone. You will have learned from your new friends that the mid-zone has been sort of the name that these two rival groups have called the area near the stellar flare, because it's sort of equidistant between their two respective territories, and it's something that they've been battling over for a couple years of who gets to actually claim this bit in front of the stellar flare. In fact, one of the reasons why the shields went up on the stellar flare was because the goblins had tried to make a big power move by invading the stellar flare themselves, and instead actually ended up in a whole heap of trouble. So you proceed in, and you see before you the wreckage of a massive starship looming beyond an empty battlefield. And the ground, though dry, still sports bloodstains and the occasional bleached bone poking from the silt. Yeah, when I say they fought over this area, I mean it.
Oh,
Dang.
highly
They
unsanitary.
fought very intensely over this area. Small piles of useless machinery scraps dot the ground, and a low thrum emanates from the starship itself, and a spark of errant electricity occasionally flies from the hull. And one of the vessel's airlocks that is still intact lies nearly flush with the ground, so you assume that will be your point of entry. Yeah. When you arrive, Merc just rushes on ahead, rushes to the airlock entrance with her EMP key. And Kesh tells you that she will have it set up in no one. Wow. Set up in no time.
I mean,
I'd hope so.
No one.
Like, what?
Yeah, you better not set that up.
He
inside me.
reassures you that he reassures you that she will set it up on the ship and not in
Oh.
you.
Okay. We had
Thank
Edge Corp
you.
8
I was
species
kind of
I don't know
resources.
why that needed to be said.
Speed dial.
Was that an option?
Kesh is economical with his words.
It's a lizard thing.
It's a lizard thing.
I would know. I'm taken.
Sure. Okay, so Merc sets to work setting up her key, and you all are just kind of hanging out, watching her do it. Yeah, Kesh seems a little on edge.
Oh.
Watching her do it, you just notice that he's sort of scanning the area pretty consistently, just seeming kind of about it.
I go up to him and go, everything's okay, right?
He says, I don't know, like this place just makes me nervous, you know? Both of our peoples have bled for this stupid patch of grounds, and I keep expecting, oh shit. And as he lets out that curse, he gestures towards the eastern end of the mid-zone. And a large group of Akeshtis are clambering over piles of debris led by a single, very large Akeshti woman.
Oh.
And a moment later, Kesh swivels his head in the other direction and points to a small army of space goblins. At its head, a goblin clad in a cobbled together suit of powered armor.
Ooh.
No,
that's
no.
cool armor.
They'll ruin everything. Oh my gosh, you guys have to keep them occupied. Please, like maybe the woman over there, the Akeshti, that's Ashashla, and then I think that's Bomb Guzzle, the leader of the goblins. Could you please go talk to them, distract them while Merc is finishing setting up the device?
Captain, looks like it's time for some of your do-gooding.
I quickly tap all of us with Charming Veneer to get that +1 bonus there, and I head on over to the closest one, I guess.
Where you're hang on, actually let's pull up the map.
Map.
Let's pull up the map, shall we?
Map.
Bara,
There's the
you're a
map.
diplomacy boy too, right?
He thinks he is,
Oh.
but that doesn't mean he's good at it.
A
no.
diplomacy
I
boy.
have +0 in diplomacy.
Oh,
Oh.
okay. I have +2, which is not much better.
Charming Veneer, I have not actually used that before.
It just gives
Does
you a
that give
+1 to charisma.
in diplomacy. Oh, charisma. Okay.
Yep.
I did not set up this map. Hold, please.
Okay, so what
So-
is while she does that, what is everyone's diplomacy aside from Friday? I know yours.
Saren has a +1.
Me
Okay.
too. What is some?
I
What a
think
small world.
Okay.
Saren is going to try and talk to Bomb Guzzle on the grounds that power armor is awesome, and she really wants to know more about how the goblins got it to work.
I'll try and support
Hopefully-
you because I have a +3 with Charming Veneer to diplomacy. Oh my god.
+2 with Charming Veneer, so I'm trying not to do diplomacy. I'm trying to do like engineering and computers to
Mhm.
distract them.
Nice.
You all are slackers in the diplomacy department because Friday has a beautiful +9.
Yeah.
See that we don't need. Well, you do so well, Captain.
Except when there has to be two
Exactly.
separate conversations happening at the same time. He can't clone himself.
Perhaps it could be one conversation. I mean, you could always like broker a peace between them.
Wouldn't be
That's
the
not
first
something
time.
you have any skill
time.
with or experience with. So
That's what snickerdoodles are for. Obs.
oh, ooh, snickerdoodles. I wish that I had homemade snickerdoodles right now.
Mmm. So good. I might have to make me some. I have ice cream sandwiches in the freezer though, so
Ice cream Sammys.
That sounds nice.
I ran out of all my tamarindo candy. I hit those pretty hard. They're so good.
What is that called anyway? I was trying to find some at the
I think they're called
at the
pulparinos.
carniceria.
Let me see.
Painos?
Pulparinos.
Pulparinos. Okay.
those hurt. Like they
That's
are so good.
PULPARINDO. Yeah, they've got the extra hard, so they're like tamarind pulp candy.
Mm-hmm. They're so good, but they like eventually. It's not the spice. My mouth hurts just from the texture after a certain point, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it was probably bad that I found out you could order them on Amazon. Because before I would just get them from bodegas, but now that I can have them delivered, I have to
Oh my god.
self-control.
Oh
Self-control.
no. Oh no. I would not have any self-control there.
Okay. Can everyone move their token?
Yes. I
We.
can. I move it closer to the lizard.
Excellent.
God. Bara.
Amazing. Okay,
Go with Sarah.
who's
Bara's
who's
token.
talking to who?
I think
As they approach closer, you can see that both of them seem incredibly agitated and are mostly glaring daggers at each other.
Friday steps directly in the middle between all of them, between the two of them, and go, "Hello, folks. My name's Friday Francisco. I just come over here to say hi, see how you doing."
All right, you are closest to Ashashla. You are a little far away from Bomb Guzzle to really be able to talk to both of them at the same time, and they're not getting closer to each other at this juncture. So, are you just kind of yelling that to the field at large, or are you addressing her specifically?
I'm yelling that to the field at large.
Okay. Since you don't seem to be addressing her specifically, she just points her weapon at Bomb Guzzle. It just goes, "You trying to come here to get the stellar flare? I knew it. Were you the one who hired these outsiders?"
Hey, you two. I'm here to kind of help work things out with y'all. I rolled with my 26 diplomacy. I think you would listen to me.
26, you say?
What?
You have her attention.
Yeah.
She's like, "And who are you?"
My name is Friday Francisco, and I here been hired to kind of be a mediator and make this process work more smoothly.
Oh, hey, I'm gonna talk to goblin-y person over here.
Okay.
And really quick, I got a 22 diplomacy, and I'll just say,
Very
"Hey,
nice.
listen, Palorino, you don't want to do this. You don't want to. This isn't the time. You know, you may want to calm things down. It seems a little edgy and touchy over here. Maybe just relax a little. We can talk."
Yeah, you don't you don't see us having our guns out, do you? We're just here to talk.
Justin, you're a little far from their conversation. I'm trying to emphasize you're on opposite sides of a very large field. Like you can't talk to both of them at once.
We're like 25 feet away. So you'd be yelling.
I just realized that the square there neck is Bara, not the other creature.
Yeah, okay, cool. Just making sure. I'm just kind of like, "You're not here, my guy."
you kept saying like that, and I'm like, "What are you talking about? They're right next to each other." My bad.
Captain Friday, I am much bigger than a goblin.
I'll reiterate and go, well, my job here, Friday Francisco, my job here is to negotiate, kind of mediate between you two, make sure you don't kill each other in the process.
In the process of what? What is the process? What are you even doing here on our turf?
Hello, I believe that's my role. Hello, Bara Cordiac, Starfinder Cultural Attaché and Representative Liaison. We are here to just investigate, and by the way, you have very nice muscles. What seems to be the problem? I have lots of lists and protocols. Captain Friday, this is your chance to do something.
He whispers to Friday Francisco.
Yeah, we're just here to help out.
What he said, but more eloquently.
God.
Logan.
Again, I don't care. Get out of my way. I am going to kill him finally. At last. I don't know or care what you're doing here. Meanwhile, we're going to flip over to the other side of the field where Bum Guzzle is, successfully distracted. Neither of them are looking over at the stellar flare. You're doing a great job. He's staring directly at Ballot and just as going on like, "Oh, does the situation seem like a lot? Does it seem uncomfortable?" He just sort of gestures expansively at all of the blood and bones on the ground.
It feels like maybe there's been enough of that, like the bones and stuff. Ooh, yucky. And maybe it might be time to try another approach, perhaps, because there's a lot of dead goblins and dead Ikeshtis out here, And I just feel like that's not helping either of you at all in any way
His
whatsoever.
goblin posse behind him is just sort of rustling, making like a lot of just sort of like harump noises, just murmuring about how like murmuring like a little bit like like I mean, yeah, like we do kind of like lose our friends a lot around here.
Yeah, and that hurts.
There's Akeshtis behind Ashashla that are like trying to look tough. Like they're like, yeah, we came here to rumble. Absolutely.
They're
But even they're just kind of like, but like today, maybe not.
maybe we'll take a break.
Maybe we won't. Maybe not today.
Friday speaks.
But
oh, go ahead.
oh no, go on, go for it.
Friday goes. You guys have been just kind of shooting at each other for a long time now. It sounds like, and that's just. I mean, what's going to be left is eventually, maybe one or two you left, and then you finally win. I mean, is that all that loss really worth it in the end? That's what we're here for. We're here to make sure that things get figured out, and maybe a little bit of peace negotiation. People don't have to die anymore.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
The people behind Ashashla, like they look like they're listening. But I want you to make a sense motive check on Ashashla. And Ballad, please do the same with Bomb Guzzle.
Really quickly, Abby.
Yeah.
Bara is supposed to be a large token.
Oh shoot. Okay. Swoop.
There we go. Yes.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Yes.
That's a hunk of burning bear right there.
And just to be sure, we're on level 3 now, right?
No.
Nope. Level 2. Okay.
You are not. You are still level 2. I have not given you the go ahead for level 3 yet.
Just wanted to make sure. And I'm trying to get to my sense motive, but I'm loading things slowly because
I got very lucky because I have no bonus to this. And in fact, if things weren't so wonky with my character, I would have a -2. But I got a natural 20. So
and Friday got a natural 19. So
that's all he
Okay.
needs.
Both of those are sufficient. And you both, although you're separated by an entire field, you notice something similar about the two of these two people that if you could compare notes at this moment, you would have both noticed the same thing. No.
Oh, damn
No,
it.
they are not in love. They are exactly the opposite of in love. You are talking to two. You like get the sense that there's really nothing that you could say to them that would convince them not to hate each other. They are blowhard, bully, tyrant gang leaders, and they fucking hate each other. Like they will not listen to reason. They are here for blood and blood only. And they sense that they're losing the crowd to the force of Friday's charming smile and Ballad's adorable can't we all just get along attitude. They sense that they're losing their people. And so in a bid to get that respect, get that mob mentality back, get that bloodlust going again, both of them almost seem to come to a weird agreement with each other to show you 4, 5 who's boss.
No.
Roll for initiative.
Crikey. I had such a good I was
I had an
guilty.
idea. I had an idea there, but oh well. I understand. They're assholes. So.
Yeah, these are just in the interest of time. These are not people that you are going to be able to charm into getting along.
Yeah.
Oh no,
They don't
I
These
was
are the
gonna.
Hatfield time of
My
day.
my hope was to convince them to fight each other instead and leave their.
Oh, I mean, hey, that is an option if you want to try something because they haven't really done the grandstanding bit that I was gonna do yet. If you wanna try something,
Okay, I got
That was my same exact idea.
Yeah.
So I think if we having mind meld, like not even
okay,
looking at each
let's
other
do
as characters.
Friday first, and then we'll do
Yes.
Ballad, and we'll see how well the two of you convince them to fight each other.
I actually.
And I would like to aid that as well.
I
with
Nice.
Go ahead, Heidi.
Thank you, Heidi.
I want to aid that with Bomb Guzzle as well. So
Cool.
Good. I was
I-
gonna bring you in, so that's perfect.
I actually address the crowd behind him, and I go, "Yo,
Her.
her.
A Shashla is a lady.
Yep, sorry, my bad. Behind her, I go, your leader wants to put your lives on the line because she can't handle one little hobgoblin.
Oh
It's-
my.
Are
They're
you
regular goblin.
Space Goblin?
Space
Goblin. It's hard running a Twitch stream and playing, guys. Sorry. One little Space Goblin. I don't know about you, but all these lives of your comrades all around here on the ground, that's at their hands because they can't get along. They just want to kill each other, but they'd rather do it with your lives than their own. I say you're a coward. And I think if you're gonna finish this, you need to take on the Space Goblin yourself and end it that way.
Bara moves out of the way to give a clear line of vision.
Dang.
After
All
you,
right.
madam.
Friday. I want you to make me a bluff check.
A bluff check, huh? Good thing.
That is what I want.
Show them how far you could stretch that charming veneer.
Yeah.
You're using your bluster to bluff your way out of her attacking you instead. So I'm making it a bluff check.
Okay. Well, my 18 plus 9 plus 1 gives me a 28.
I mean, it doesn't matter what charisma check I give you. You're always going to absolutely nail it.
For real.
I mean, I could have rolled like under a 5 and then it would have been like a 14 or a 15, but
Wow. I'm gonna have to start bumping up these DCs.
No, please don't. No.
I may do that. So yeah, you see them getting restless. They're starting to look at Ashashla with like, oh yeah, she does always just kind of grandstand and bluster around here while we do the dying, and she can see that in their faces. And so she whirls around and points her weapon at Bomb Guzzle and goes like, I'm no coward. I'll show you all that I have what it takes to be your leader. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to move over to Ballad to see if they can convince Bomb Guzzle to also do single combat.
Yeah, Ballad has taken note of the fact that the other goblins are no longer that interested. And she says, both to them and to Bomb Guzzle, this fight is not all of your fights. It is his fight. And she points directly at Bomb Guzzle. And she says, you are the one with the problem. And you're willing to put all of their lives on the line for your petty, spiteful, cowardly rivalry with one singular individual, because let's be real, this isn't about the Ikeshtis. It's about you, and it's about that Ikeshti leader. And if you're not willing to go out there and fight her yourself, what reason should all of these goblins around you have for going with you, for following you as their leader? And then I'm also going to say, like, and you know what? I favor you in this fight. I really do. I think that you can take her.
Wow.
But I will say, my friend here, Ji, is a very talented engineer. And I think that Ji can give you a little upper hand if Ji can get her hands on that armor of yours.
Wow.
Can she?
I also agree. I agree with Ballad. I think that armor of yours is absolutely what you need to get the upper hand on that Akeshi over there. If you would like, I can probably give you a power up of some kind. I have quite a lot of experience working with technology in some risky situations. So what do you say? You want me to take a look and see if I can maybe upgrade some of your technological prowess?
I am going to have Ballad do a what was that? I'm gonna
Still
go,
bluff, right?
I think it's still a bluff check. Yep. I'm gonna go with a bluff check. I got confused because Heidi went in a much more persuasion direction, I think.
Well,
But
I'm trying
I
to
could-
get. I'm trying to be sneaky and get an aid from Heidi using like engineering or something.
yeah, absolutely. Heidi, go ahead and I will allow it. You may aid with engineering, and
Tight.
Ballad, go ahead and make me a bluff check.
Thankfully, my bluff is better than my diplomacy, so I got a little bit more of a nice roll. It's a 23. And then if I get the 8, it's 25.
I don't even have to roll to aid on that because I have a
Ooh.
10 engineering.
Oh my!
Great.
Hell yeah!
Wow.
Yeah, you see Bombguzzle looks consideringly at Ashashla, contemplating the valor the glory that he would earn if he was able to defeat her in single combat. The offer of extra protective armor is making that just a very, very spicy proposition for him.
So
Meanwhile,
spicy.
he's got all of his goblin boys behind him going like, yeah, Bombguzzle, why don't you?
Yeah, bomb.
Yeah, Bombguzzle.
I was imagining him as all like bros,
Fight her.
just pumping him up like, bro, you gotta get him, bro, like, come on, she's right there, bro.
Yeah, it's not my space goblin way. My space goblin way is much more like, yeah, go kill her.
They're Weasley 1920s crooks.
Yes.
Oh, I like that better.
Yeah, bomb.
They're the weasels from Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
That is
Oh my
literally what
God,
I thought of, Dustin,
Yes.
when they said that.
Exactly. Every gang you encounter in this adventure has a vibe, and their vibe is like
Nice.
Weasley 1920s gangster.
I'd like to make a request of the Galactic Mistress.
Sure.
Kind of to,
Make your request.
just to push it. Oh, I know we're doing really well, but just to give it that extra one, Miss Fanny would like to add ghost sounds, and I know you can't make specific voices, but to kind of make the crowd a little bigger than it is, like yeah, like in the movies where someone's like, yeah, you guys should fight. Yeah, you guys should fight, kind of like that, but with a kind of ghost.
Perfect.
Yeah, do it.
I mean, they didn't need the aid; they made it anyway. But yes, you may absolutely do that because that cracks me up. Okay. Yeah, between everybody working their magic, especially like Friday, that dig about Ashashla being a coward,
Mm.
I'm good at reading the room.
you hit her where it hurts. You hit it. You found a pain point. Bombguzzle strides forward and says like, all right, I'll fight you. I'll fight you one-on-one and we'll settle this right here, right now. You can do step to my armor, right? Can you do step to my armor right now? Right here, right now?
Yeah. I will. Saren runs over to try and like upgrade the armor. You want me to go and roll engineering? And
I would like you to roll me an engineering check, please.
alrighty then. That is a 16 on the die for a 26 total. With the minus
nice.
5 again for my Vaster ability. So
You are a pretty good engineer. Okay.
I want to state
Is
for a second. I always love the fact that Saren rolls great on engineering, but whenever it's a battle, it's just like nothing.
Yeah, she's an engineer, not a fighter.
I mean, I didn't roll terribly in that fight. I was rolling above 10. I just don't have good bonuses.
That's true. And that junk golem had a pretty high ACs. Yeah, I'm gonna say that on that roll, I will give Mr. Bomb Guzzle, like, I don't know, whatever, a +1 to his armor. I think mostly what you're doing is you're patching it because it just wasn't put together very well. So you're just making small field repairs to it. And I'm gonna say it bumps up his KAC by like 1.
Nice.
Does Ashashla notice this?
She's actually pretty far gone. She's pretty mad. She's like Friday really incensed her, and then all of her boys behind her. I'm saying boys, like there are no girls back there, but all of her homies are kind of whispering behind their like hands at her, and she's like full on mad. I actually don't think that she waits to start the attack. She just launches herself into the middle of this area.
Oh.
And brings her bellows, "Stop fussing about over there and face me."
Oh my god. Anyone else kind of attracted to a Shasla?
I am going
No
to want
ballot
you all.
and taken.
I am still going to want you all to roll me initiative.
Okay. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da.
It's a 13 from Miss Fanny.
Wowza.
It's a dang. Okay, it's a. I rolled a 14 for a 19 for Friday.
Your initiative is
19 for
insane
Friday.
sauce.
I got improved initiative.
I rolled a 14 for a 15 for Bara.
Oh my god, why do we keep matching initiatives?
But we know who's slower. Yeah.
Just slightly faster.
Wow.
I also
Okay.
got a 15. Yikes.
Wait, that wasn't it. Ashashla got a 2.
Oh, yikes.
It's all that
Wow.
rage.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They
They've
should've
done a
clouds the
cleansing
mind.
breath.
It's all bluster.
Oh.
That spelling of bomb guzzle makes more sense.
I thought you said bong guzzle at first. I was
Bong
like, what?
guzzle.
Bong guzzle, just guzzle that bong.
He's like, yo, I'm here to fucking fight, dude. Oh,
No.
Did someone need Funyuns?
Okay, can
anybody got any
restate?
snacks?
Can everybody restate their initiative for me?
A 19 for Friday.
Okay, hang on. Hold please.
Do, 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 do.
I was a do ghost sound to give Friday kind of a Braveheart cinematic music uplifting.
You don't even need ghost sound. Just have Jambot do it.
Miss Fanny,
Oh, yeah.
Totally.
Miss Fanny, what was your initiative?
13.
Saren.
17.
Aled.
15.
And finally, our giant uplifted bear friend, Bara.
I also got a 15, but I am slower than Ballad, so
14.
Are slower than Ballad.
Mm-hmm.
14. So, despite charging in there first, Ashashla takes some missteps. She's too full of rage to actually be effective. So she actually grinds to a halt in the middle of the field, bellowing, and Bomb Guzzle gets the drop on all of yous.
Ooh, snap.
Bomb Guzzle comes out. He walks in front of Saren, clank, clank, clanking in his newly repaired junk power armor. And he aims his mega junk laser at Ashashla.
I want to make a junk laser.
I do
Don't
too.
we all?
Take it from his body.
I want a mega junk
Snappies.
laser too.
Ooh, very good
So
job.
you rolled pretty well.
He rolled pretty good. That was pretty good. Was not bad. An 18. Let's see. Let's just see here. Let's check her character sheet. Oh yeah, an 18 super hits. So she takes 10 points of fire damage.
Ouchies.
Opening
Now
salvo.
she is enraged. Out of fire. And he laughs, just as like, I've got a feeling this is gonna be easier than I thought. Why did I wait all these years? And we're going to move on to Friday in the initiative order. What do you want to do?
Friday, I'm sure because it's all rugged. There's luggage. There's all the space debris everywhere. That there's like a space seat or something. Friday's just gonna take a seat on the. Just gonna sit on the
gonna take a
space
seat?
seat. Yep. Just
Just gonna chill.
put his hands
Gonna
behind
chill
his
down.
head.
Sit there with all the Akeshtis who are currently like somewhat impressed by Ashashla's bravery, and they are definitely cheering her on at this point.
Friday screams out, "Are you not?" No, that's the wrong voice. Are you not entertained?
Nice.
I was waiting.
Very
for that.
nice. That's great. Miss Fanny, what do you want to do with your turn?
Well, obviously they don't want to interfere with the one-on-one combat, but they've got a captive audience, and although they have a very giving heart, this is also a keen opportunity to push some lemon bars. So Miss Fanny's going to kind of bring up concessions around. They take Space Mo, so they can just directly send it to, at Miss Fanny. 811-2225-321. That's our username.
That's great.
These are all homemade with fresh ingredients.
I'm dead.
Oh my god.
Jam
Okay.
brought
Wait,
me a
even-
deal. No,
you-
I don't want to co-op
You
my
don't even
jam.
have to. You don't even have to ask me what I'm doing on my turn. I'm just helping Miss Fanny pass out her lemon bars.
Great. I will. So the two of you are just passing out like lemon bars to the watching space goblins, which love that for you.
I can't believe
Friday is kicking back.
I can't believe we've somehow avoided another battle.
That's what
If only we had our
that's what you do. That's just what you do. Saren.
Saren takes the time on your turn to fiddle with Jambot, and probably has found some speaker systems scattered around here amidst the junk, and is powering them up, and just starts playing goes to battle playlist number 5 again, and pulls up "Let There Be Nothing" by Judicator. And it's just this power
Putting it
metal
on.
is just like beating through the area as the fight's happening. And we'll look over to check and see how Merc and Kesh are doing.
Kesh is like standing protectively behind Merc, sort of giving her cover with his larger body. And what you can see of her, though, is she looks like she's getting closer to being set up, but she is not quite there yet.
Is this a buying time for them to get in kind of situation? Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. You're buying time and hoping that this little battle doesn't spill over onto the 4 of you.
All right.
Bara, what do you want to do with your turn?
Bara goes up to the. What is their name? The Keshli? The lizards? The lizards. He goes up to the Akeshkis, thank you. He goes up to the Akeshkis and he starts passing out surveys. And he goes,
Excuse me, while you have a moment, can you please fill out this official Starfinder survey? We need information about this area, and this is a very good opportunity. You can just send it to me. Thank you. Oh no, I'm sorry, I'm taken. Continue.
It just goes down the line.
Oh, bless
Oh,
you.
his catchphrase is "I'm taken."
I'm
Oh,
taken.
I'm
Oh, no,
Bara,
I'm sorry, I
I'm
can't do that.
taken.
I'm taken. Yeah. Hello, I'm Bara. I'm taken. Don't think about
Okay,
it.
wonderful. Okay.
All the good bears are always taken.
A Shashla
They are.
is going a bit berserk. She's wounded, she's mad, and you notice that she has begun sprouting teeth and horns as she kind of enters a transformation stage. When Akeshti get mad enough, some of them have a secondary shape that they just begin transforming into. And
man, that's
she
hot.
closes the gap between her and Bomb Guzzle with just shocking speed and reaches down to claw his little face.
Wow. They've got an ancestor called Seleno-ness.
Seleno do be clawing people. She does not get him. She's so angry that she misses and scrapes the ground just beside him instead and snarls. And in the interest of time, I'm not going to play out their entire battle because we've got other stuff to do, and you did successfully convince them to fight each other. I just wanted like one round to demonstrate how this was going to go. I think overall, given their what I'm going to do is I'm just going to roll a flat d20 for each of them. And whoever comes out on top is the winner.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, as that's happening, we're all steadily moving closer and closer to the entrance of that so we can just run into it.
In it.
Oh, excuse me.
Okay. Shashla coming in hot with a 16.
All right. We should put some money on this.
I actually thought about that after if we were going to have another turn. Friday was going to start taking bets. Ooh, that's a
boy.
close fight there.
This was a close
Wow.
fight between the two of them.
Oh no.
Wow.
And just because I want it to go this way, and I'm the GM, and this was so close, and I'm God. I've decided they fought each other to a draw. I think she kept clawing for him, kept missing, got him sometimes, didn't get him others in this dramatic pitched battle in the middle of the field. And he, in his slightly enhanced armor from Saren, just ran all over it like, you know, you're in he was playing Dark Souls. He was finding her pattern, but mostly running until he could turn around and go pew. And I think they both reduce each other to 0. And are both unconscious and bleeding out
How
on the
anime.
desert floor. Yes, I like that so much more than what's written in here. So, and as they both fall nearly simultaneously in their battle for supremacy against each other, there's just a hushed silence that falls over the waiting groups of Ikeshti and the space goblins, an anticipatory mood sort of around each of them of, well, what do we do now? Do we carry on the fight? You see that both sides are beginning to ready their weapons, waiting to see if the other side will make a first move. But before anything can happen, you hear an electronic pop in the direction of the Stellar Flare's airlock. And the flickering force field around the wreckage winks out as Kesh and Merc, her ears visibly trailing wisps of smoke, emerge from the wreck. And Kesh steps forward from the crashed stellar flare, his arms raised and his scaly palms pointing towards the two opposing forces. He pulls a small comm unit from his clothes and he speaks into it, his voice amplified across the field for all to hear. I think I might have forgotten to mention that the names of these two gangs are the Trash Hunters are the Space Goblins and the Unbrewed are the Akeshtis.
Unbrewed. I like that.
They must
Very
not be
cool.
very good coffee then.
No, they are unbrewed. They are badly brewed tea. But with one hand raised to either side, speaking into his comm unit, he says, "Trash Hunters, unbrewed, working together, Nope, sorry. Yes, no, that makes more sense. Working together, I and the Goblin Junker Merc and these outsiders have opened the way into this wreckage. In accordance with the treaty established by our two leaders years ago, we claim the mid-zone, and there will be no more fighting here today. In fact, this area will forever be a neutral place where our people can settle disputes in peace."
Oh,
And Merc nods vigorously in agreement and shoots some challenging glances at her space goblin compatriots. And Kesh makes calming gestures at the Akeshtis. "And if you don't like it, you can leave the outer junk fields or take it up with our new friends here."
I need to change the surveys.
Now, ordinarily, there's supposed to be some tension here, but y'all rolled really well on your diplomacy rolls. You rolled really well on your bluff checks. The crowd takes a look at you. They take a look at their downed leaders, and they're like, "Yeah, they sucked." So the tension between the two kind of deflates. The Trash Hunters and the Unbrewed slowly start wandering off. But you do notice that there are a few members of each side approaching Merc and Kesh to congratulate them on their victory and to ask whether there's room in their new gang. So
Nice.
you have brought these two peoples together. It was Montagues and Capulets fighting each other out here, fam, and you
glad I have little.
brought them together. You are the best.
Saren,
Saren,
there's some armor that's pretty ripe for the taking for you right there if you want.
Oh, that's way too small for me, Captain, but thank you.
Modification?
You put on Jambot.
Space goblins are very, very small, and Saren is very, very tall.
They are
Fit maybe
literally
4 or 5 goblins in you.
Well, maybe Miss Fanny could use it.
Suppose they could use the assist. These bones are as spry as they used to be.
Oh,
I hope their gangs like took them off, right? They took their bot. They're not dead. They're just like passed out.
They're
Or
just
they
passed
just
out.
leave them.
oh.
They're just
I
passed
can-
out. Like you see a couple are sort of patching them up.
Mm.
All right, that's good.
Okay,
You
well,
know. So your
Harder.
options from here are you can enter the stellar flare right now. You can take a moment to make preparations to talk to Merc and Kesh. You can
no, let's go in.
Yeah, we're gonna go on in.
In.
Before you go in, though, I just want to let you all know that you are now level.
Woo!
Get my character sheet.
I'm guessing we are dispensing with the whole "you have to sleep first" thing for this.
Yeah, I'm hand waving that one because that's not fun and I don't care.
I just slept. God.
Yeah, exactly. You just
wanna go to
slept.
sleep again?
Yeah, we all
feeling-
just lay down on the field. They're like, hold on, we have to level up.
Yeah.
Is
Okay,
this-
that's very funny.
This is Starfinder regulation number 23.
Yes, it's in the rules. If you can just follow the correct format, thank you.
You
wake up and you
can hit harder.
It was all the
Are you
lemon bar.
mocking me, Ballad? That's so rude.
The lemon bar sells through Miss Fanny's XP into the
Yeah, that
stratosphere.
was actually the question I had was how much did Fanny get from the lemon bar sales?
Oh, Dustin, I was wheeling and dealing.
You know, I'll give Miss Fanny. I mean, the space goblins don't have a lot of money, They live out in these giant trash heaps. But they're able to get some for trading and scrap and stuff that they find. So I don't know. Assuming how much are you charging per bar?
Oh goodness. What did somebody
3
in
credits.
the 3 credits? Maybe is that what somebody threw some in the chat channel. I think that's fair.
We gotta start
70 sounds good. 70 credits for your sales of lemon bars during the fight of the year.
And Miss Fanny takes barters
confectionery
too.
company.
So if they had some
Barters.
tech, grenades, Miss Fanny will take stuff in trade too.
Barter.
Road warrior rules.
Fanny's own
Okay.
lemon bars.
So you do that, and we're gonna move on.
Miss Fanny's uncanny lemon bars.
Ooh.
Canon.
The uncanny lemon.
They're uncannily fantastic.
Wow. Cool. Okay. We're just firing on all cylinders. Okay, so first of all, before we really get started with this portion of the adventure, I want you each to pick your favorite thing about your level 3 character and tell me about it.
I need to see.
What is my favorite?
Such a big question.
I can go first. My favorite thing is I can combine 2 biohacks into 1 movement now. But I can only do that once per day. But that is really fun.
That is still fun. That's pretty cool. All right. What about Friday Francisco?
I just get more spells. So I don't want to reveal any. I don't really want to reveal any of those right now because
That's fair.
I have plans.
You can leave those as an exciting surprise for me. Heidi.
Saren is now fleet of foot and is 10 feet fast. 10 feet can move 10 feet faster. Also picked up Goblin as a language. So
Very nice.
You did spend a lot of time helping Merc with her key.
yeah, it's Goblin is not a language so much as just gibberish.
Whatever, I'll take it. Miss Fanny.
Oh, Heidi, we're on the same wavelength. Also took some Goblin. You'd be able to have all the good cheese, man. As a technomancer, one of the things that I did get more spells, which is always helpful. I get weapon specialization as a bonus feat for each weapon type that I already have the proficiency with. So that's actually very nice. A little nice extra. And tech lore, which gives me some computer and mysticism bonuses. Handy.
And I do remember there's one thing I want to say. I get a thing called Compound Sight, which lets me increase a skill by 1 point, and I chose diplomacy. So
Of course you did. Why would you diversify anything?
that's what everyone else is
With
for.
your skills. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's great. Okay, well, last but not least, Ballad. What did you get at level 3 that is your favorite thing?
Well, I'm not going to reveal my favorite thing because that'll be funnier later. But one cool thing I did get is I can boost 2 of my what's it called? Skill checks. 1 plus 1d6. It's an insight bonus. If I meditate, it's called sidereal influence.
Great.
So I use graviton, photon, stellar forces to boost my skills.
Cool.
That's nifty.
That is pretty nifty. I think those are all great choices. I'm excited to find out what you're keeping in reserve to surprise me with stuff that's funny later.
Abby, please make Bara large on the character token.
Why do you keep insisting on being
on being the size that you are?
I'm so sorry for
to be?
intruding. I'm just.
I'm just gonna move everybody else out of the way so that Bara can take up all the space.
Bara is being unbearable.
Captain Francisco, we've talked about this. Those puns are not as appreciated on the Ursa Major.
All right.
I let the teddy bear slide.
Before we begin the sort of final mini arc of our adventure, I think it's time to take another quick break for everyone to get up, stretch their legs, refresh their beverage, and for me to tell my family to be quieter.
See y'all in 5 minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
See you in 5. 5. I don't know what.
We're on.
Okay, we're back.
Hello.
Hi.
We're back.
Hello, 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 hello.
We made it back to this place. And this place is the Stellar Flare. You have at last made it here.
And I'm very disappointed because if I go to a place called the Stellar Flare, I'm expecting a really cool bar. I mean, I don't know about you all, but
Heck
a grill?
You're just in the airlock, my guy. Like there may be a really cool bar in here for all you know.
that's true. But I'm guessing that usually bars don't have force fields that you have to like delay for several turns to get in.
Only the coolest, most exclusive bars.
Oh, well, Friday
We're in
definitely
the VIP lounge.
Yeah. It's the VIP lounge of the outer junk fields.
Okay.
is what you're getting in here too. You're standing in a room that is it's just a thick cubicle airlock. It measures 20 feet on each side to allow for the movement of large cargo. So that's fortunate for Bara because that means
thank God.
he can actually move in here. Thick metal doors provide the only exits, and though the one leading from the vessel has one demolished hinge that continues to cause the door to hang open. The one across from you is sealed shut. There's a control panel on the northern wall, but it and the area nearby has been recently somewhat scorched for unknown reasons. Bits of metal and plastic also lie scattered across the floor. You could assume this is possibly the result of Merc's key to get in.
Key.
Her key. You are kind of on the brink of entering sort of this extremely unknown space. All you really know about this is that it was a very important research vessel. Various parties are extremely interested in what this ship contains. And Merc and Kesh have heard so many urban legends and rumors about it that they passed on to you. Here are 4 fun ones about what they think is in here. One possibility is Keshti spellcasters teleported inside the ship to kidnap goblins, but all were killed in the resulting fight. This was, of course, a story that Merc told because that's what all the space goblins told her. Another possibility is that ghosts of the former crew rose up to slaughter the goblins and restart the ship in an attempt to fly it off the planet. Okay. Third rumor that you heard was goblin scouts have discovered a vast treasure of technological scrap within and closed the ship off to claim it as their own private domain. Also a possibility. And then the kind of fourth, interesting little rumor that you caught was that space goblins accidentally triggered security protocols, including the force field around the airlock entrance. That one seems the most likely to be true because you did just see the force field. So you can kind of extrapolate from that. There's a lot unknown in here, but there are almost certainly traps aplenty.
Ooh.
As you move through the space. So, in light of that, what would you like to do, team?
Not Miss Fanny, Ballad, Madam Security Officer there. Why don't you take the lead? I'm gonna trust your judgment where to go.
Absolutely, Captain. All right, everyone, on my 6. I can't move my character, but
I can move
mine. That's your fault. Figure it out.
Jess.
Yeah. Wow.
Jeez. Okay, I'm
You're
sorry.
being so needy right now. That's really embarrassing.
You're so needy. You have so many feelings about what you should not be able to do.
I'm sorry.
Are you sorry?
No.
Okay, Jess, you should be
0%.
able to move your character now, as should Heidi.
Let's freaking go. Okay, Ballad
Angel,
is...
you can move Miss Fanny now. All right.
They are wielding their
Alright.
chain whip.
Ooh, you are so far
Too far?
ahead. You are way too far. Back it up, back it up, back it up, back into the airlock.
All right.
Let's start off with you approach the doors.
Yeah.
Remember how I said those things were sealed?
Yeah, shit.
You
Yes.
gotta open it.
Oh.
You gotta open the door.
Oh my god.
Make
Aaron,
And,
do the
me
thing.
make me a strength check.
Oh, okay. Or I can make a strength
Strength.
check, I guess.
Yeah, the panel to open the door, that's broken. It got blasted off when Merc blew open the doors.
Oh, balls. Well, I got a 21 because I am strong, so I hope that's enough.
Ballad digs her fingers into the line between the two doors and she tries, she's really straining. There's a moment where they kind of wedge open, like they've almost got it, but they just clang back together.
Could in like the second it's gonna bounce back, Miss Fanny puts 3 arms on Ballad's back, focuses, and all around Ballad, kind of Green Lantern type energy construct of Ripley's the power armor from Aliens encompasses,
love
giving you a
it.
+5 strength modifier for bashing
My
stuff.
fave, Miss Fanny. I love you, Miss Fanny.
Put a little elbow grease into it, gal.
All right, with Miss Fanny's
Hats off
assistance,
to you. Oh.
that'll do it. Because Ballad,
map.
you what?
They said the map is not showing
I fixed it.
on the Twitch.
Fixed
Okay,
it.
perfect.
Oh, okay, cool. Because I was like, wow, I don't know what to do. Engage your mind palace and just try to visualize, I guess, if you can't see the map. So Ballad, you almost had it. And with Miss Fanny's assistance, you are able to just get it open. You're standing in between the two doors, holding them open with your teeny tiny little body, with Miss Fanny's teeny tiny little body behind you, helping brace you. And
I do want to point out how ridiculous it is that we have a large character who doesn't do anything athletic. Literally,
I think I'm the
no
smallest
help.
other. Actually, Miss Fanny is a little smaller than me, but even still, Miss Fanny and I are the 2 smallest characters. We have 2 7-foot people, and then Bara, who's probably, 10, 15 feet?
Like
And
13, 15, yeah.
Yeah, like 13 feet, and none of them are the ones opening the door.
Yep.
nope,
It's the space grandma and the tiny lady.
you give it
Yeah.
to Space Grandma and the tiny lady to open the door.
I think Saren is slightly stronger than the captain or Bara, but I could be wrong about that. I've got a 12.
What
I
are,
strength.
what
only
are
have a-
bonuses? I'm just curious.
I only have a +1 in strength.
Plus 1.
Okay, we're
plus,
the same then.
Yeah. That's
All
so
right.
funny. I'm
Zero.
+3.
Oh, thanks, Ballad. I thought for sure I could get it open until I saw the panel was gone.
I know.
Okay.
Normally this would be your thing. Sorry.
You
Saren.
emerge from the air. Sorry, go on.
Oh, Saren emerges from the airlock is what I was going
Yeah.
to say.
You emerge from the airlock to find a wide archway occupying one stretch of hallway near the intersection. And a podium stands on one side of the arch with a small overturned stool beside it. Kind of look either way. It looks like a surprisingly intact crashed starship. Which
Ooh.
direction would you like to go?
Yeah, Ballad's gonna wrap her chain whip. Well, first of all, she turns her solar mote into her chain whip and then wraps all of it around her hand, like swings it real fast and it goes into her hand. And then she's gripping sort of the blade part and moving forward, scanning around for dangers. And I'm gonna move to the right here, over to the east. And are these doors, like, what are these JLAs? Is that the door? Is that the door?
The sort of blacked out spot that is most definitely blocked by debris. You
Okay.
go around, you test doors, and the only one that you're actually going to be able to open is this one up at the top right here.
Okay. Yeah, Ballad circles around, keeping east, and then goes north and then west to open that door. Hopefully, I'm sure everyone's trailing, following.
Oh yeah, Miss Fanny's got your 6. She's
Following
going to
along.
augment
Darren-
your physical senses with her
Ooh.
magical senses. So as you're seeing the physical world, she's seen with sight beyond sight with detect magic. Just you never know. You never
Nice.
know what rune is gonna explode in your face when you least expect it.
Thank you, Miss Fanny.
Saren's, messing with the with Jambot and has changed the music from like power metal to sort of spooky, like,
The fact that you're still playing music.
yeah.
Why wouldn't you be?
Putting on the Dweller in Darkness, like just let's have that going while we're exploring this like spooky abandoned ship.
What does a
I
24
feel like Bara
perception do
is
for
just
me?
squeezing.
On a
Squeezing through
24.
all
All right. So
Mhm.
Or Bara.
you enter this room and you just see like just rows of shelves crowding this chamber. It's mostly it's mostly collapsed. And most of the shelves themselves stand empty. The equipment that was once stored here, you can assume was either like looted or dissolved to rust a long time ago. The stellar flare crashed here hundreds of years ago. It's been a minute. But with some careful digging, because that was a nice perception check there, Ballad, you find a loose panel that
Ooh.
conceals a ghost killer tactical swoop hammer.
Whoa.
Okay.
What now?
Sounds amazing.
What is that?
Ghost Killer Tactical
Ghost
Swoop
Pulse
Hammer.
Swoop hammer.
Excuse me while I
I'm just
look
going to go
this
ahead and
up.
show
On that
this to
swoop.
all of you.
Oh,
Holy flipping
Swoop.
God.
It's a nice hammer. I don't know if
Mm.
anybody wants it.
It's analog. Interesting.
Saren wants it.
Saren may have it because even though I'm the frontliner, I do better with my whip.
Okay.
However, it does talk about it helps against incorporeal creatures. Usually, when incorporeal weapons show up, this is a little metagaming here, but just I think Friday would realize this too. If there's incorporeal weapons, that there might be a reason why there's incorporeal weapons in this area because we have no clue what this ship is. So
maybe back on their
Yeah.
home planet.
Is anyone else proficient with advanced melee weapons? Because I am.
I mean, only me, but like I
No.
said, I do better with my my whip,
Okay.
I believe.
Nope.
Yeah. And I think most of the rest of y'all want to stay out of melee anyway.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This
Mhm.
cool. Oh, and it's unwieldy, which is good for me. And yeah, no.
Just got to roll those good dice. Those good dice.
Yeah, no.
All right.
Cool.
And if-
Okay. There's nothing else of interest in this room.
This place is giving me the heebie-jeebies. Let's get this place cleaned out so we can call our day done.
Yeah, looks like we this area is a bust. Let's scan up ahead. I'm gonna take a
I
little
will take
jog
the rear.
forward. Yes, please, Bara.
Scoot.
Just
Scoot.
don't put a shot in while you're back there.
I
I'm
don't know what you're
imagining-
talking about. Rears and shots. I have nothing. I know nothing. What are you saying?
Oh
Captain?
my god. Yeah, Ballad's gonna go forward, and I'm gonna enter this upcoming room.
Okay.
Off to the
one to the
east
right?
again. Yeah, to the right. To the
Okay.
right. To the right. Do I
Entering.
have another good perception for me? Sorry. Go ahead. I just got a 19 on my perception. That's all you need to know.
Cool. Good to know. You enter this room and you see 2 rows of metal tables occupy it. And they're all bolted to the floor. Though emergency lights flicker overhead, the lamps attached to each table remain dark, and there's a haphazard pile of moldering plastic chairs resting in the southeast corner. Several vid screens hang on the walls, some cracked, others blinking occasionally on and off to show serene outdoor panoramas. The northeast and southeast corners of this room have hold a pair of just completely dark chambers off to the side.
Friday's gonna cast a detect magic down that way and see if anything pops up.
Nope, nothing really pops up.
All right, Ballad, what do you see? You see anything with your perception? I think you said you got 19.
Appears as though Ballad has stepped away.
I believe Ballad said I believe Jess said Ballad.
Yeah. I think Ballad did get a 19.
What do your android eyes see?
I was just thinking that.
Wow.
Angel, I was just thinking that. So dumb. I love it.
I was thinking of the meme where Legolas is like, Aragorn, that's so stupid. Do you call them your human eyes? No, you just call them eyes.
You call them eyes. Nothing in particular pings up on a 19 perception.
Somebody else.
Could Bara peek his head in? I have a +9.
Sure.
Bara should be doing all of these. I only have a +5.
Oh, I thought you had the highest. Maybe I should be going first.
Yeah, maybe. I'm just yarring it up.
Or sign I see.
Bara takes his claws and he very daintily takes off his sunglasses.
Let me have a look.
Not much better. 16. I roll a 7.
Oh, my eyes haven't adjusted.
Sometimes it takes a while. No need to worry. No need to fret.
Oh, thank you, Miss Fanny. I wish I had someone like you back in Starfinder.
Friday's gonna go and look into these two back rooms real quick. Just peek on in.
Okay. It's just a couple of like little reading room cubby areas. You kind of poke around in there a little bit, and you can make me a perception check.
Yep, perception check, and I roll a horrible roll. Probably. Yep, I got a 10. Woo.
You got a 10.
Oh my God.
Nothing strikes you as especially unusual.
None of us know our asses from a hole in the ground right now.
I will say that Friday was the only one who looked in the two back rooms right here, and you can't see them from the hallway. So,
and can Bara and
Sharon
Ballad sidle down?
Look.
I couldn't see much back there, but my eyes always deceiving me. So if any of you guys with sharper eyes want to go take a look, see if you find anything.
Captain, I have a needle for that. Assistance.
Great.
I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Captain's tired of butt needles.
No, this would be an eye needle.
What was that, Heidi?
Saren will go into the room on the right as well, and we'll kind of look around in there first, and then can I do a separate perception check for the rooms in the back?
Yes.
Or one for the entire room?
You couldn't see them from the hallway, so you can make a perception check for the back rooms when you're in there.
Okay, so the one from the hallway into like this larger space, or even just in the larger space, is not good. It's a 16. And then I was requested to roll my glow-in-the-dark dice. So I'm gonna roll.
Do it.
For the rooms in the back, I'm gonna roll. Oh, that's a 13.
Oh, I think your video cut out, Heidi. Okay, a 13 in the back rooms?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. Fortunately for you, it is lying right there on the desk.
Oh, that's a great perception.
It only needed a 12 to be able to
Hooray!
see it. Which
I cannot freaking believe.
Friday just, was in too much of a rush. She just kind of missed it. But it's there's just a small plastic carrying case, about 2 inches on either side, that has survived the centuries that this ship has just been lying there. And it probably, you can assume it belongs to a dead crew member. And when you pick it up, Saren, the plastic does crumble a little bit, but because plastic is eternal and is forever, it does remain intact.
Oh, wow. It's one of the
Plastic
eternal
is
objects.
forever.
So when you flip it open, it contains a ancient cred stick with about 2,000 credits on it.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm rich.
You're so rich, but you're not going to be able to carry any of that into Far Beyond the Stars. And
Hand it over
if
to
you want
Bara.
to go
Oh,
ahead
Bara.
and make me maybe a computer's check or an engineering check, your choice.
Oh, I've been doing engineering this entire time. I'm going to switch to computers. I'm going to roll the dice that succeeded last time. So, that is a 20 total. 9 on the die.
That's pretty good. You're an
Dang.
ace engineer. Maybe you even done
She really is.
a little study. You've done a little studying on old forms of door locks, old mechanisms. They're kind of a hobby of yours. And you are able to identify this chip as some kind of electronic key to something.
Oh,
Who knows what for at this point, but that's what you find.
well, hey, I found a key.
A key?
I don't know what it's
I hope
for,
it's
but
not like the other one.
Nani?
no. This one, no money.
No money.
It's not a bomb, is it?
No. I love the idea that all keys are now just bombs.
We're
to
all-
borrow.
Yeah, well, I
We're gonna be
mean,
good- key shy from now on.
Merc really kind of destroyed your sense of safety around things
Yeah.
that are labeled keys.
No,
She did indeed.
it's like a key card, unless it's a very small bomb, which I suppose it could be, but I don't think so.
It
Good,
might be.
good job, Ballad. Well, it looks like we have 2 doors. We have one to the left of us. And
It was Saren who
It was
found it.
Saren.
Oh, yeah. Good job, Saren.
I'll take credit though.
Captain, I think you need those needle eyes.
I'm good. I think
I'll take the needle eyes. Do they
Okay,
work on me?
Yes.
Okay. What would you like? Where would you like to go next in our decrepit, dark, clanky, old ship?
Ballad, dealer's
I see.
choice. North or left?
Inwards and outwards is what I say. Or inwards and onwards.
I think we've done a little too much poking around. It's time to get things going towards the back. That's usually where the stuff is, right?
Ye-
Like, people always design things this way. You would think they would, tuck them away in corners.
Well,
I don't
Oh,
know. I
no,
feel like the
back-
important stuff is back here.
Ballad, that would be going against official Starfinder regulations. We couldn't have that.
it's a good thing we're not
Bara,
Starfinders.
we're not... Yeah, we ain't Starfinders, bud.
I
Only
mean,
you.
the ship design.
Oh. Okay, well, but still, though, it's still weird. Anyways, are these doors, opening?
Yeah, those doors open. You can get in
Okay.
there.
I'm
kinda
gonna
just wanna have
carefully.
Saren
I am
peek-
gonna. Can I do an active perception? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, I was just gonna say I kind of want to have Saren peek into this other room just for funsies, but I don't want to get us into
Oh.
trouble.
And then Saren dies.
Go.
Follow your heart, Saren.
Yeah,
Follow your
Yeah,
your
no.
Follow your
crystalline
bliss.
heart.
Saren is
Do
an
what you want.
explorer at heart. Saren's gonna stealthily peek the doors open and try and see what's on the other side over here.
Miss Fanny's gonna pull a Moana grandma, inciting mischief, and as you're easing awake, gives you a tap, and you now have extra senses. You have blind sense now.
Ooh.
Blind sense with a range of 30 feet.
You know, I did forget to mention that all throughout the ship, it is lit by just dim red emergency lights. So it's not completely dark in here.
Okay.
But
Creepy.
everything is just sort of bathed in just a vague red glow.
Very creepy.
Except around
Love it.
Saren. Saren absolutely will have turned up your light to just illuminate everything.
Uh-huh.
Twinkle,
Twinkle, twinkle.
I rolled
so-
a 19 for a 22 stealth to open the door.
Okay,
And then-
fabulous. It's smooth, no sound. You're very, very quiet. And when you poke your glowing head inside, you
Hooray.
see a handful that somehow it's like sneaky kind of glowing head. You see a handful of empty server racks lying tangled in one corner of this room. There's 3 overturned filing cabinets on the opposite corner. Their drawers are just hanging open like the slack jaws of dead creatures.
Ooh.
A single computer console stands bolted to the floor in the center of the room, and its screen is flickering.
I think that everyone else has moved on without Saren.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm fully in the next room.
I love how much you enjoy putting yourself in danger, Heidi, all by yourself. You do this all the time, and it delights
She
me
sure
to my
does.
core.
It's very pageant.
Oh
Heidi,
my
we
Yeah,
can
God,
go
no,
the
it's
same
it
literally
way.
why
is.
we can't be on the same show.
Oh my god.
Well, at
it
least we would
is.
have a partner to go hunting around with if it was 2 of us.
For more of
Yeah,
Saren's
that's true.
hijinks, join us at Far Beyond the Stars. We.
Okay, Saren, what do you want to do? Are you going into this room?
Yeah, absolutely. Saren's going to go in and check out the computer.
It's
I-
a room
I
full
love
of
this for you.
computers. I mean, that's just kind of what has to happen.
It's
fabulous.
handy. So I'm going to
Oh,
computers
boy,
check
all
on
right.
the computer. That is another 19 on the die for a 30.
Ooh.
Wow.
30.
Dang.
Computers check on the computer. Quick question.
Yeah.
You touch the computer?
I feel like I have to. I'm going to get zapped, aren't I?
Make me a reflex save.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
What is my reflex? Reflex bonus is a +4. That's a 19 total.
Awesome. Okay. You only take half damage
Oh.
Okay.
from the arc of electricity that comes out of the computer and just goes zzz, right into your crystalline lattices.
Oh,
No.
and how much damage is that?
Well, it's a good thing you saved.
Wow.
Oh, God. That doesn't sound good
That's-
already.
It's a
Holy
real
crap.
good thing that you saved because all of your friends kind of moved on. You would have been
I'm so
lying on the
scared.
floor here. You
I was
only
waiting up.
take 11 points of electricity damage.
Can you also roll me an additional D4 as the electricity
Oh,
sparkles
right.
through
Yep.
your lattice?
I forgot about that.
Okay.
That's
an
one additional point.
Okay.
Fudge.
Still rolling his
Eh.
bomb guzzle over here.
I saw that.
I'm not even
Get
through my
bomb
stamina yet. I'm
guzzled.
fine. So.
You're fine.
Perfect.
Oh,
Okay.
that was a bad idea. I should know better by now.
You should.
So you kind of recover your senses. You look back at the computer. It's burned out with that electric charge. A lot of the rooms in this ship had to be completely free of static to be able to make it work. And you did not take the proper precautions before touching the computer. But you do know, just sort of as a general computer engineer, that you could hook up a battery to it and see if there's anything useful on this computer.
Well, I will probably do that while everyone else is exploring if we want to switch to them so I don't hold things up for a minute.
Sure. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll switch over to the rest of the party while Saren is all alone in that computer room.
Well, kind of. Okay, because I would say Ballad definitely pokes her way in sort of alone at first, just to give a pre-scan. And I'm trying to...
You're really jumping the gun again there with how far you get into that room.
Oh my God, is that second door not? You said the door's open.
No. I said these doors open.
Right,
These first doors open.
Okay, come on.
All right, Ballad, you enter this first teeny tiny little room. Honestly, Bara will have to squeeze through here all by himself. He will not be able to get through this room.
There's some room to the side,
Yeah.
I think.
No.
But
There's only enough room for you,
no.
Liver.
That is a resounding no from the Galactic Mistress.
Yes, no. What you see, Ballad, is that this room is starkly different than the rest of the stellar flare. The walls and ceiling are still white, but they're stained with grime in here. And a hardened substance that might once have been rubber carpets the floor. There's a set of glass-fronted plastic lockers along the western wall that contain shapeless coveralls hanging from hooks, and there's a small slot in the wall right next to the northern door.
Mm. I think we're clear.
You think we're good?
I didn't see anything. I only got a 20 perception.
There's nothing in this room that looks dangerous or particularly noteworthy. You do know, you'd certainly notice that the northern door to the laboratory is locked.
Well, here's a card, a slot for a security card, or a spot for a security card. But well, where's Saren? Saren has the card.
Where is Saren? Where is Saren indeed?
Where the heck has
she
Saren
did the thing
gone?
again. She did the thing
don't
again,
know.
Captain.
What is the
Go find
thing?
her. Go find her.
Friday starts moving down the hallway. Fanny, you wanna see if, and I think Friday looks down the hallway and sees probably that door just cracked open. Fanny, you wanna go peek into that door and see if Saren's in there?
I Captain.
yourself getting into trouble.
Well, Miss Fanny didn't go too far off to kind of be in the middle. Miss Fanny will go to check. Even before they approach, their head does like a, oh, my little hat. Oh no, mi sombrero.
No, not the hat.
My little, well, maybe it gets knocked off as Miss Fanny does like a little kind of like head shake and little antennas come out. Sort of kind of Lashunta-ish, but man, just like a shade off, almost reminiscent of it, and sends out some telepathic, Jiri. Hope you're not getting into trouble as they're approaching.
I mean, yeah, no, you I assume you see Saren right away.
Yeah, right as they pop in.
You walk in and Saren has gouged out your eyes and is in love with the ship now.
Wow.
No,
Okay.
sorry.
Well, this was a fun episode of Far Beyond the Stars Junker's Delight Edition. We'll see you all, never. Bye.
Sorry.
It's been a long
Thinking
time.
about
But
Event Horizon.
I don't
was that
have
it?
anything prepped for that.
Dark ending.
yeah, I was about to say that sounds like Event Horizon.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that sounds like exactly Event Horizon.
Oh,
Friday immediately
Yeah,
just leaves
Heidi
the
said in
ships.
chat.
Why does this ship have so many spikes on it?
we're like, nope, just keep walking.
Yeah,
The goblin's
We're
like,
not
so what?
seeing
We're
it.
like, nope,
we're not
just
seeing
keep
it.
walking.
No. So yeah, Saren just says, looks up from the computer where she is kind of bolting in the battery pack that she's taken out of I don't know, one of your weapons, and it's like, oh, hi, sorry, I just found this computer here.
I love that Saren's reaction to computers is like eighth grade or 13-year-old Dustin when computers were just starting to come into a thing. It's the exact same feeling, I imagine.
Okay.
In
In the interest
Why
of
do you always
time,
run off? Anyways,
this
let's go.
is such an excellent example of exactly what you can expect from our podcast. Saren, are you plugging a battery into the computer, or are you heading into the laboratory with everybody else?
I plug a battery in the computer.
Awesome.
And
Making
not-
an engineering check.
And not really, because I cut out a lot of this.
Yeah. I mean, more in the sense that like Saren wanders off by herself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And everyone
20
else is like, what is happening? 20?
20 total with a -5 from the Vaster ability. That's coming in helpful a lot today.
Yeah, good job. I'm happy for you. That will do it. That will get you in there. That was a successful hack. You bypass its password security with that check. Yeah, and you are able to download what little information remains on the console to a datapad. If you just kind of are skimming through it, you'll see that most of the console's data is corrupted, though you can see the names of missing servers, Abalon, Castrovel, Absalom, etc. Those servers are gone and they can no longer be accessed, but instead you find a message in the console's only data module that reads, to Dr. Very 8, please transfer your experiment results to the servers at your earliest convenience. They aren't doing anyone any good sitting on your personal computer. Thank you.
We know
So Very 8 was Very
13.
13's like ancestor?
Yep. Yeah.
Oh.
Very 13 is the descendant of one of the scientists on this ship.
Also, I love
So
that name.
they're a new soul in that body.
Yeah, new
In the
soul in that
same-
body.
Same body.
Yep.
Interesting.
Interesting. I know.
Interesting.
And
So-
recreation.
Saren will, while examining all of this, will kind of like mumble it out loud as she walks over and like, it's like, oh, you needed the key card, and just like push the key card on the lock on the second door.
Ballad is
Like-
glaring daggers, but not because she's mad at Saren, but because she's like always worrying that she's gonna get hurt or something.
Yeah, Saren does look a little charred.
Just a little
Saren,
singed, a
oh.
little singed around the edges. Saren, make me another engineering check.
Okay. That is going to be a 30.
What the fuck?
Wow.
You slap the key card down on that console and you type in the password like you already knew it. Type in
I
that
did.
key code like you already know everything, which maybe you do. Maybe that was on the data pad that you
It's
have.
420 69 69.
Hell yeah.
Wow. Okay.
It was 8008 5 42069.
Even
Oh, and-
better.
Ballad, I did forget to mention on your perception, you did find something while you were examining the room. You found an advanced med kit at the bottom of one lock.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Advanced medkit.
All right, all
Probably
right, all
gonna
right.
need that.
And you're all able to proceed into the into the power lab
Mm-hmm. I'll go last.
in the back right here.
Yeah,
And what
it's
you
gonna be a
see-
squeeze bar. Sorry.
You don't have to rub it in, Ballad.
I'm not rubbing it in. I feel okay. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm just sensitive about it.
You're beautiful and big, and I love it.
Thank
You
you.
know I love
Binder
it.
says I'm doing a good job of handling it. Remember, I'm taken.
Yeah, I will never forget. believe
Shucks.
me.
So stupid. But it's good. He's taking my binder.
Alrighty. You enter the room. And what you see is an expansive laboratory that lies in shambles. Counters pulled from the floor and hurled about the room, left patches of exposed wires and shards of metal are just everywhere. Unidentifiable prototype equipment lies smashed into bits. The only exception is a humming Starship power core in the room center. And around the dais, scuffed and scorched stenciled letters mark the floor reading, "Keep back when operational." 3 space goblin corpses lie in a pile within that zone. And
Well, I guess they didn't keep back while operational.
They did not. They saw shiny and they went for it.
If anybody's ever played Chrono Trigger, this is giving me there is a future in the future world. There is a scene that looks kind of like this prismatic thing. Yeah, not anyone else is gonna get that but me. But anyway,
Hey, thanks for sharing, Dustin. Chrono Trigger lore.
Oh,
I need to play
good
that.
game.
I haven't played that in a while.
Make Ballad, you're closest. Make to the drift power core thing. Make me a perception check.
Ooh. Oh, I rolled another 15, so 20 again.
Great job. It's kind of hard to see because the glow of the engine is still very much active. But you see a figure
Uh-oh.
within that glow. One that is sort of drifting closer. And as it gets a little, as it sort of emerges from the overall shimmery energy that you can see, it vaguely takes your shape.
Oh, shoot.
Ew.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
wonderful. Oh, and
Bogey
oh,
incoming.
Oh, 2 ballads. How interesting.
No, this isn't interesting. It's bad, probably.
Oh no, it's the end of Annihilation.
It's not bad. It's awesome.
That's definitely bad. I just heard the voice of God say it's awesome.
It
which
was
means it's
very-
definitely
Oh
bad.
no!
I'm God, and I
shiny.
think this is dope.
oh,
And
wow.
every time God
Stranger
thinks
than
something is good,
fiction.
it's bad.
Oh no!
This might be my dopest creation ever.
Necro ballad.
Necro ballad.
Necro Ballad.
Nega ballad.
Negative.
It does all the.
That is
I have
exactly where I was trying to get to.
It's gonna balance on my chain whip and then whip me in the face.
Yeah, everybody go ahead and roll for initiative.
Bump.
Crap.
Rolling them a niche.
My initiative rolls are always garby. I really hope I roll something good for once. Okay, not the
I
worst.
hope you don't roll the same as me. How about that?
I really hope we do. That would be funny. 3
I
in
don't
a
think we
row.
did.
Be kind of funny.
Maybe not.
No,
Is
you're
yours
happy
good
and
or
I'm
bad?
not.
I'm mixed, you know.
Ooh.
I miss being Andromeda
He's
at
got a
times
cool
like this with
name.
my +7.
Oh, I know.
I very much
Bionic
enjoy.
has +7.
I very much enjoy Fridays +9.
Yeah, you know the feel, the Bioni Andromeda feel.
Those
Going
feels.
first all the time.
Being first.
Okay, Captain Friday Francisco, what was your initiative score?
Friday rolled an 18 for a 23.
A 23. Very nice. Miss Fanny.
That's 12 on the dice, so for a total of 16.
Oh man, you are on it as a team so far. Saren.
Is not on it. Saren rolled a 6 on the die for a 7.
Okay, Saren is going in at a 7. Ballad.
Allie got a 15.
A 15, did they?
Uh-huh.
Hooray. All right. Why can I not make it enter? Very annoying. All right. Bara.
I
Bara
got
Kodiak.
a 5 for a total of 6.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Because Bara's watching our back.
I'm watching your 6.
It's canon.
You're squeezing through, you know? You're being birthed into the
Okay. So Friday. I'm just gonna start interrupting people and we gotta pick this up, fella.
Do
We
it,
gotta
Abby.
pick this up,
Do
my
it.
guys. Friday, you see almost at the same instant that Ballad does, but they don't really have time to react to it. But you see this phantom just form almost out of the energy of the half-completed drift engine itself, and it raises one arm as if it's about to strike Ballad, but you are just a hair faster. What do you do?
Friday grabs, he has within his pocket a little communication device, and he actually has two. He has one in both hands. He throws one at the feet of the creature, and then he presses a button. And I need them to roll me a will save and a reflex save.
A will and a reflex.
Yes.
Okay. That was a 12 on the will save
Okay.
and a 27 on the reflex.
Okay, so you will be only taking partial damage, but the failed will save, and keep in mind I just got the spell, so I'm learning it. It is called Verdant Code, and as long as I have a level 1 computer, or a level 0 computer, I believe, it can attack. And basically what it does is it incites growth from the device with the code, and oh wow. Jess, now I know how you feel with complicated spells. For the dormant growth plant, the plant matter explodes on the targeted device, filling all squares within a 20-foot radius spread. And so I will make sure I throw it so that it does not hit Ballad. Basically, they are going to take 5d6 slashing damage, and they failed their reflex save, or they passed their reflex save, so they will take half of that. So let me roll that.
Okay.
D6. That will be 8 points or 9 points of damage for. Oh no, yeah, 9 points of damage for with the. I'm sorry, my brain is not working. 9 points of damage as the roots explode all over them and slash at them. And I think it's also supposed to be next when it explodes. Let's just go with that. I think it also does a hold effect with the failed will save, but I can't find that, and I want to keep things moving. So that's my turn.
Okay. You see those roots shoot out towards it, but they don't quite get there. It is able to twist its body around and through.
Oh no!
And keeps coming.
Does that have evasion or something?
It does
I
have
feel like-
evasion.
Ah! Oh. That is so effing annoying.
Oh, hee hee.
That is so annoying. Okay.
Enjoy.
And it's Abby's
Four.
big grin.
Oh, it is entangled.
I'm having
It
fun.
is entangled. Because it did not pass its will save. So
Gotcha. Okay. All right. So it's entangled. So does that just pretty much mean I can't move?
I believe so.
You can, but it's like at a
Yeah, entangled means you can move a lot slower, I believe.
slower. Yeah.
Okay. Let me. go
Where's
ahead
our
and-
arbiter? Arbiter!
It's an
Please summon you.
acrobatics check.
Hang on. Let me. Oh,
Or
I can put
strength.
entangled on my thing, and it now. Okay. It updated all of my stats for me. I like having the character sheet just in here. It is very helpful. Okay, so I can still move, but yikes! That does some stuff to my stats that I'm super duper not a fan of. But
I'm a huge fan of it.
nevertheless, we move on.
By the way,
We keep going.
That is 1 hour per level, or it's
Jeez.
1 minute per level, so it's a 3-minute effect.
All right, the whole battle then.
Yeah.
It's a 3-minute effect.
Yes. I believe they can bust out of it with a
Acrobatics or strength.
Acrobatics, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Well, then that is going to be what it does, despite the fact that it's taking significant negatives to acrobatics at the moment because it's entangled and whatnot. The phantom just, it seems to look around itself at the entangling roots and does its best to sort of wiggle out of it with a natural freaking 20.
Good
Aw.
lord.
Nice.
Good
I mean,
lord.
no.
Screw this
You have
thing.
plus
So it-
24 to fly?
Yes.
Wow.
It flies. It is a phantom.
Crazy.
No me
So it
gusta.
just goes swoosh out of the roots and goes to attack Ballad. Pew,
Don't
pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Don't punch me.
It's gonna go for a slam. We're gonna go for a slam here
Slam.
because
Oh,
I had a lot of
where's
fun
the
doing
slam?
that with the junk golem.
Please do bad. Please do bad. Do bad.
I did bad. I rolled a 13 again.
No way.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. All right. Well,
This is why
Cool.
I am frontline.
fun. All right. Next up, we have Miss Fanny.
Ooh. All right, Jerry, time to show him what you're made of. And they're really picturing you kind of getting the hammer. It's a maiden voyage. So same thing. Arms waving. This time maybe 4 instead of all 6. Touches the hammer. Again, the circuitry glow flows into it, overcharging the hammer.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I'll get to you soon, Ballad, dear.
I'm good, Fanny.
Real fast, overcharge doesn't work on analog items because they are not powered,
Oh,
Yeah.
it just says one weapon.
right?
It just says target
Or
one
oh,
weapon.
I'm thinking of. Never mind. I'm thinking of the other one that I always mix up with overcharge.
It's the one I have that doesn't work on. Yeah.
Mine's full of
Okay.
Miss Fanny goodness. It's the love that makes it work because that's compatible with all
The
weapons.
The love. It's all about the love.
Love is the greatest energy of all.
That's right. Oh, and that ends Miss Fanny's turn.
Hang on. I'm trying to decide. Something here. Okay, that ends Miss Fanny's turn.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna move on to Ballad.
Okay. Dang. I really wish it hadn't moved up to me. This is going to get an attack of opportunity if I move too far. And it also means I can't do the thing I want to do.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll just back up and let you do.
Yeah, just stay away
whatever
from
it
me
is you
so that I can do a
that's
funny
so
thing.
nice.
I'm super
Well-
duper nice.
Is a guarded step a move in freaking Starfinder? It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ugh!
But it's a move that keeps you from taking an attack of opportunity.
I know, but I want to do another move action. You know what? This is too funny, and I want to let Saren come in and do some big hammer swings. So I'm going to go ahead and accept an attack of opportunity. And I'm going to double move. But the second part of my move is that as I'm like basically doing a combat roll back towards the other side of the room, my arms suddenly become extremely mechanical and extend out. There's like a bunch of mechanics that
Wow.
push them out, so they
Yep.
become extremely long, and I'm holding my chain whip between them, and I'm like, all right, get in there, Saren, I'll hit from back here. Because I took the feet arm extensions.
Yes.
Yes, that's a good one. I know that
Oh
one
my
well.
god. Is that what you didn't want to tell me about?
She's just
Well, and that's great.
she's
too.
just a character from
That's
Arms.
amazing.
And that's great because if your creature tries if your creature tries to move in, that means that Jess gets a attack of
Oh
opportunity.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take mine from
Well,
them first, but still.
Better not move in, I guess. My attack of opportunity on you is going to be that as you're getting out of the way, the creature brings its arms close to its chest and almost seems to pull some staticky purple energy from itself and hurls it at your retreating form.
Yucky. Yucky.
19.
Meets it beats. That's my
Wow.
KAC. Oh wait, is this EAC though?
This would be EAC. This is pure
Yeah,
energy.
even more so then.
I was just about to be like, you have a 19 EAC.
Almost.
She
It's
did just get
17.
in our other game, she did just get some really good power armor.
Yeah, you
That's
gave me the
true.
Kasatha coil or whatever. It's
I
called.
did.
Or did
I,
they?
I
Wink,
should
wink.
stop giving you things. Right.
Go for
Okay. You, my friend, will be taking 9 points of energy damage.
Oh no, my body. Just kidding.
Not
it
the
didn't really-
bod.
Yeah.
you know,
no.
You know I have
Not the
21
android
stamina
body.
now.
Oh boy. Okay. Ballad, is that the end of your turn?
yeah.
Cool. Saren, what you got? What you want to do?
Saren is going to just ask Jambot to start playing Anthem.
Yes, Jambot.
Like the spooky one from Us. As
Oh
As
my
she-
god. All right.
as she approaches, and it's like, well, aren't you just a freaky little ghost thingy? And just swings the swoop hammer, the ghost killer swoop hammer. And let's see. Rainbow die.
Yep, rainbow die. Do your thing, rainbow die.
Excellent. As I see that the rainbow die continue only to work for Angel.
It's a 9 on the die for a 12.
Oh no.
I'm so sorry, Saren.
That does nothing.
Yeah,
Ugh.
like I
I want
said,
to give you my
You-
rolls.
Whiff it. And you whiff it good.
uh,
Have my rolls.
Abby's so happy. Look at that smile.
I'm in such
know,
a
she's
good, like,
eating
this is
grin.
great. I'm having a great time. I don't know about y'all, but like, I am having a blast.
You wait until my next turn before you smile.
Just
You know
wait,
what?
Henry Higgins.
Just, okay, let me have this. Okay?
yeah.
I
All
will,
right.
I'm just kidding.
Just let me have it.
Just joshing.
Just joshing me. Bara, it's your turn. Wait, did I say
Okay.
ballad? No, you already went.
No.
Never mind.
No, I went.
Okay, well,
Bara.
Bara taking all of this in he has a plan for this Danny Phantom looking mother effer.
We're really
And he
throwing
takes
shade here.
out his he takes out his needler gun and says,
It looks a bit hard to hit. Let's turn the tables.
and he takes out his needler pistol, and I'm going to try to do a basic inhibitor to you. So I have to roll to hit your KAC.
Get him.
Oh, that was a nat 20.
Oh no.
Oh,
Okay, I thought it was
yes.
the one. I got really scared.
Fine.
No.
Fine.
There's
Rolling that 20.
there's no actual like crits or anything because it doesn't do damage. But it means I
Right.
automatically hit you, which will be helpful because the inhibitor I'm making you take is -2 to your AC for 6
Hey
rounds.
now.
That's unnecessary.
So please,
of you.
teammates,
Ooh,
wail
baby, I'm gonna
away
hit
on
so
Danny
good.
Phantom.
That was
Kill him.
unnecessary.
It
That was-
beautiful.
and then Bara.
That was rude of you.
Oh, sorry, my turn. I'm sorry, my turn's not over, Abby.
Oh,
Bara
is
then
it not?
after
Is it not over?
Bara after yeah. Bara seeing that he made contact says,
Okay, looks like you got it.
and backs up and closes the door.
Wow! Wow! Amazing! Bara is
The
my
official-
king.
The official Starfinder attaché thanks you for
Yeah,
your
we've heard it,
willingness.
Laura.
Okay, I'm right here for the backup.
Oh my God, Bara
Please
is
tell the Phantom I'm
2000%
taken.
my king. Okay, that's amazing. All right, Friday, how do you react to this? What should be a very large, very scary bear just bailed, just left, just went like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, Starfinder," something or other, and like backed up through the door. What are you doing with that?
I was helpful.
Yeah, you were actually. How long does that last again?
He
the
was.
AC
He really
thing?
was.
6 rounds.
6 rounds?
6 rounds. 6 rounds minus 2 AC.
Wow.
I'm not happy about this.
I
I just want
kicked it-
that.
I know. That's why
I
it
just want
makes
that
it,
to be known.
That's why it makes it that much more delicious that I then left.
Mm-hmm.
You freaking
Yeah, that
trolls.
was really
you and
funny.
Heidi are such trolly players.
You really are such trolls. Okay,
Look,
come on, keep it
Bareth
moving, people.
has been the same character over 3 adventures.
Yes, that's very true.
Consistent.
Oh.
El Capitan.
Capitan.
Friday moves forward and keeps his distance. Wait, let me change it off of the thing that lets me mark things. Comes over this way, maintaining maximum possible distance, and I go, let's see you dodge this, you son of a bitch. And around the collar of his around his hat is like a ribbon, and there's 3 small gems, and you see each one of them light 1, 2, 3, and then one blinks out, and the power forms up in his arm and shoots down to it as 2 magic missiles shoot out at the creature. He cannot dodge this, and that is 9 points of damage.
That is legitimately pretty cool. That's a fun
the hat
ability,
gems.
Captain Friday. That's great.
That was he using one of his 3 spell gems.
Okay. Very nice. Is
also-
that the end of your turn?
Language, Captain, language.
Grandma. Okay, moving on to, and I'm not going to be able to think of calling it anything else now. Thanks, Logan. Danny Phantom.
You're welcome.
It's that's just what it is now. It's stuck in there.
Phantom.
And well, I want to try something a little fun, something I've never, really tried before. So we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna need Saren to make me a will save.
No.
Oh. Has Saren ever made a will save before?
No,
I don't remember.
think so.
I
I'm
do
kind
not
of
think
curious
so.
To see what happens.
Well, it would help if I was not on Jambot's character sheet.
And if the viewers really want to
Jam
know
would
for
win.
sure, they can tune into Far Beyond the Stars.
Oh, Jambot.
My bad rolls in combat continue as I roll another 6 for a 7 total.
No, you don't,
Oh,
because
my
I
lord.
use my thwart ability, and I use a resolve point to give you a chance to re-roll, and you get a +2 to your
Please.
roll.
How many times
please,
are
yes,
you allowed to
please.
use that a day?
Basically, once a battle.
Once a battle?
Well, I know. I'm sorry.
Oh,
no,
and we slept. We slept.
Once it's once a turn, because as long as I have resolve points, I can use it.
Oh,
So-
fair enough.
Oh,
Fair
okay.
enough.
Last time he used it was the Junkbot battle, and we slept between
Yeah.
then.
That's true.
That's
the
fair
junk
enough.
golem.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Re-roll it, Heidi.
I rolled a 13 this time.
You guys are killing me. You're killing me,
I know.
Smalls.
Saren,
Sorry, Dustin. Sorry, Captain.
I lowered the AC.
what
Sorry,
you've
Captain, for
experienced,
what's about to happen.
it feels very similar to getting shocked by the computer, except
Ooh,
a little more intense. It's not
okay.
doing
Shocked in your
any
feelings.
damage to your lattices necessarily, but it is very disorienting suddenly being filled with a lot of energy, and you take a -2 penalty to ability checks and attack rolls and skill checks.
Oh, flip.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, that's
That's really bad.
rough. Is there a specific condition that is that I can add that?
No, I don't think so. It doesn't
You're
look like
probably
it.
just gonna have to remember
I'm sure we're just gonna have to
Okay.
remember it.
Cool. I can
skills
remember that.
and attacks.
And hang on, it's rounds per my caster level.
Oh Christ!
Friday. While the Galactic Mistress is yelling this out, Friday goes, "Hey, Fanny, Do you see anything that might turn off this machine? Maybe the beam will go away.
Oh.
2 rounds, Saren.
2 rounds. Gotcha.
I'll see, Captain.
It is Miss Fanny's turn. So is that how you'd like to spend your round?
Oh, let's see. So the skill check, would the skill check take up what, either a move action, free action, standard action, just to kind of look around? What say you, Galactic Mistress?
Honestly, I think I would call perception checks an incidental. I think that's free if you're just looking around.
Okay, I will take a peek. I will give, or Miss Fanny will give, a quick look around, looky-see here. See if she can help the captain out by looking for, well, that's a 12 perception, so she'll do her very best. Adjust her. Oh, what do my abuelita eyes see? Well,
Your abuelita eyes on a 12.
So stupid.
Really don't see the thing is that this drift engine looks wrecked. It looks like either the crash or whatever this drift phantom has done since then has wrecked it. There is no obvious way to shut down the engine that you can tell.
okay. All right, then for their I don't see anything readily, Captain, but I'll keep looking. With their move action, they're going to take a page out of the ballad book, and to the arms stretch a whole 10 feet, very similar to what Ballad did.
Oh my god!
Does a little boop to your weapon to give a little lovely overcharge just for you, my dear.
Yes, so clutch. I hope
And
I
that'll
don't
do it.
all on my turn, but I wouldn't be surprised. No, I'm playing.
Finish him.
Speaking of your turn, Ballad, it is your turn.
Ah, here comes the solar weapon, and I don't even have to move. With my
Hooray for
creepy,
you.
I know, right? With my creepy extendo arms, I am going to attack thee twice. Ooh, okay. 16 and then 19. Not my best.
16 and 19?
Yeah.
That would be against KSE? Yes?
Casey. Yeah.
Okay, the first one does not hit, the second one does though. I think
Yes.
maybe you get a better feeling for the right angle to go, for the right way to strike on your second hit.
I think I'm also learning how to use my extendo arms. I feel like the
Learning
lore
curve for
behind
sure.
this- Yeah, is that probably Saren helped me like build them in or something? Like she's the one who did the mods for me. So but I did, and I rolled better on damage for that one. So
Give me that damage, babe.
yeah, it's gonna be 15 plus 14. So 29 for you. I like choked a little.
That's some nice slurping right there.
I apologize to anyone who hates that noise. I'm sorry.
Okay, it flickers for a moment.
Oh, Miss Fanny, you are so important.
Almost as if surprised by how much that sucked out of it. Maybe it's the fact that it's a solar mote that hit it that also draws on mysterious solar energy, but it flickers for a second. It nearly goes out.
Oh my god, I
But
haven't been attuning. I'm so
then it
sorry. I am photon
resurges.
attuned.
Oh,
Sorry,
okay.
I haven't been saying. I'm so sorry. I need to say I am photon attuned. Plus two,
Yeah,
so.
and
Anyway.
to be fair, I keep forgetting to ask because
It's not your fault.
I
It's a
just
weird class. I always forget. I'm the one who's responsible for that.
you're responsible. Yeah, is that going to do it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Saren, how you feeling?
A little
Little
woozy?
discombobulated?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine that the Ghost Killer Hammer probably feels a little bit weightless because it's got to touch into the ethereal plane anyway. but she's gonna, just she's gonna try swinging at this thing that's in front of her anyway. Oh, what on earth did you do, or what on Galarian did you do to me? That is a natural 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I hate it.
Oh, we're getting some
Dislike.
wins.
I need a D10. Where's my D10?
I'm
This
so
one.
happy. I'm so happy.
Roll it up.
It was almost a 10 and then it rolled to a 4. So
Ah.
5 points of bludgeoning damage. Do we have crit cards?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Hang on. They're over here. I will be off camera momentarily.
Okay.
I just forgot them, but I'm back and I have them. And this is actually like the critical hit deck. I am so excited to
Ooh.
finally pull this out.
Ooh.
These are fun. All right.
Excited. Let's take a
Heidi,
look.
Go ahead and do a little shuffle. Like
It's
my
the
lazy
instant death one.
my
Instant
very
death
lazy
card.
shuffle. Okay. What kind of damage is it? Is it energy, kinetics, a spell, or is it energy, kinetic, or a spell?
Kinetic.
Kinetic. Okay. This flavor-wise does not work for this creature because it involves like bones and blood and stuff, and so I'm gonna draw a new one because
Okay.
doesn't
That's fair.
doesn't work.
That's fair.
Doesn't work.
Mm.
Kinetic. Wow, everything wants it to bleed. Whatever. I'm just gonna say it bleeds energy. Bonus
leaking.
effects. Bleed 1d6 for 5 levels.
Ooh. Wow.
Go ahead and roll me
Wow.
that d6, Saren.
Ooh.
Okay. That's a 3.
Okay.
And
All right. 3 bleed for 5 levels.
I don't
I
know
mean,
how
5
this would
rounds.
work. The critical effect on the hammer is also a knockdown effect.
Oh, sweet.
So knock
Ooh.
it prone, knock its like she swings and just like knocks its legs out from under it. If it can be knocked prone, I don't know. It's a ghost. I'm gonna let you make that call.
Here's the thing. It
Okay.
doesn't say you can't do it, so I'm gonna say that it is corporeal enough that you can knock it prone.
Especially with the ghost killer fusion.
Yeah, because you can touch it with that thing. Like so. Prone, and actually I think that it's 3, but you're not over 5 levels, so it was 3 bleed.
Yeah, so it was
3 energy bleed.
So 10 crit damage and then 3 bleed.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay. It's flickering actively. It's not like it looks like it's starting to be sucked back into the drift engine.
Okay.
It is losing cohesion. Bara,
Yes.
how you doing out there in the rubber room?
Bara is feeling conflicted with the choices he has made. He feels like shit. He's being his worrisome self, going,
Oh, I don't think that was. Oh, what will Binder think? Oh, this is too.
and he's just talking himself up into a tizzy. He just goes,
I should go back in room.
and he's going to he's going to have a burst of confidence. He's gonna have a burst of confidence and go rushing into the room as he does a ferocious charge. And so he bursts open doors, goes straight up to the creature. Doesn't even take in that it's knocked prone, but probably this will give me some sort of bonus. And he just takes one of his big bear paws and goes and swipes down
Okay, whatever.
for a nat 19.
Yeah,
So that is-
that'll hit, especially since like
Wow.
it's on the Danny Phantom's on the ground.
Be stay on the ground, Phantom.
Be still, tiny phantom.
Okay. And that's going to be 1d3 plus 5 piercing. I rolled a 3. That's 7 points of piercing damage total as a claw comes striking down at you after a ferocious charge.
Whew. What was the damage again?
7 piercing.
7?
Mhm.
With Bara's heroic charge through the door,
Heroic.
his change of heart at the last moment, realizing what an incredible bear he could be, charging through the door,
I'm the
raising
best
his
bear.
claw to slam down at, to be fair, a prone, defenseless enemy.
Mhm.
Hey,
His
don't
claws rip through it,
Mama
Don't
Bear told
diminish
me
his
I could do it.
accomplishment.
and it flickers one more time before being sucked back into the drift.
Yes.
Oh,
Victory music.
Way to go, Bara!
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Bara
that
stands up
does
and just
automatically play out of.
yeah.
It's
Bara stands
the
up and is like,
I'm sorry. I
you
ran
even
away.
hear like a silent scream come through
Oh.
the air,
Oh.
or more like you see its mouth moving, but no sound comes out, and it dissolves into sparks of energy.
That was
uh,
there.
Bara and Saren feel like a tingling in their fingers and toes and their heads. Bara actually finds it quite pleasant.
Oh.
He's a hedonist bear.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll talk to Binder about this.
Nothing
Binder.
further seems to be amiss, though. So you are free to enjoy your victory and explore the lab a little bit. I did want to check in on time. Dustin, we have like 10 minutes left, right?
10 minuti.
Also,
Okay.
want to check and see. It seems like a lot of people are having issues with buffering, myself included. I don't know if
And
that's
myself.
on.
It's Twitch server because on our side I have nothing dropping at all.
Okay.
Cool. Weird.
Nothing for us to do about that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
cool.
Twitch stuff.
Sorry,
And my
folks.
camera froze. So I'm a ghost.
Oh, no.
You're a beautiful ghost.
Oh no, she's been the Phantom all along.
There you go.
Me.
Surprise
It's
twist.
me, Jess.
Dun,
Handsome
dun,
Gay
Jess,
dun,
the
dun.
scandalo.
Phantom.
Okay, guys, we
Oh,
have
there
10
it is.
minutes. We have 10 minutes. We got to
sorry,
get
sorry.
through it.
Okay.
Double time.
Go, 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 go.
Oh,
Search the
Jerry,
lab.
Let's take a look at this engine.
The lab.
I rolled a perception check.
What did you get?
I got a 12.
Oh,
You don't
Lord.
really nothing in here makes sense to you or seems particularly valuable.
Oh,
No,
I
he's high
got a
on the rush of battle.
25. That's
I
an
rolled
Okay.
okay.
a bad perception.
Great.
Me
Ballad
and Sarah.
Ballad I think is riding high. They're feeling good
Riding
after
high.
dealing so much damage. Truly the most significant amount of
29.
damage dealt that entire
I've
battle.
done so much killing today.
Yeah, you
Feels
did.
good.
Murderous monster
Murder.
machine. Right. You do find, as you're kind of poking around, you find a still intact metal bracelet. Looks quite
Ooh.
stylish, actually.
Hmm.
And doesn't
I
look
love
like
style.
it really belongs with anything else in this room. There is a small panel that you notice on the interior of the bracelet that when you touch it, opens to reveal some circuitry.
Oh. Saren, you want to take a look at this?
Yeah. Saren was looking at the engine. Rolled a 21 on engineering for that, but we'll stop to look at the bracelet. Computers or engineering on that?
You're going to want to make a computers check
Okay.
on that one.
That one is going to be a 23.
Glorious. Okay. You have identified this bracelet as a very unusual form of a miniature computer that can be it can be fitted into an android's armor upgrade slot,
Oh.
Wow. You could wear this-
allowing that android to access the data within.
Wow.
That was just
Ballad,
face I just
you
made.
should put this in your upgrade slot.
Oh, is it in the butt?
Oh. No,
No,
no.
that's the
I'm not
human
like a
upgrade slot.
fleshy. I'm not
Oh,
like you
okay.
bios, you fleshies.
Mm.
Most of my stuff isn't going on in the butt area, just so you know.
Oh, okay.
Androids are different, right, Saren? I mean, you're on Android, but you know what I mean, like these bios. Anyways, I will go ahead and fit it in my armor upgrade slot.
Perfect. Okay. And Saren, you rolled a 20 what for
21.
a 21 engineering. So you recognize as you examine the power core that this is a prototype drift engine. This ship was designed to study the drift phenomenon. It is barely a post-gap ship. And they're just
super cool.
learning how to harness the power of the drift.
Oh my god, it's as old
That's
as
super cool.
me.
Truly a
It's as old
Junker's
as
delight.
Ballad. It
Holy
is a Junker's
crap.
delight. Oh my gosh, way to bring it
It
full
is.
circle.
What a delight.
Ballad, if when you get in, you insert the computer chip into your upgrade slot. Make me a computers check.
Oh, Jesus, that's not really my forte. I have 0 in that, so
Could Saren and I aid?
Yes.
that would be
I could aid too, actually.
fabulous.
Oh,
Yeah.
But sorry, what was the roll? I
Hey.
missed that.
Computers.
I rolled a natty 14.
I got
Could be
24.
21
Okay.
to aid.
I
Hey.
auto aid.
You oh right, of course you do. With everyone aiding Ballad, because Ballad's not
We're like,
a computers person, but you are able to help her figure out how to access the data. You're able to get past the password that was on it and find the secure data modules that includes all of Very 8's research projects and theories about how to draw power from the drift. It is a treasure trove of lost facts and figures combined with the salvage of the partially working power core. You know that this is exactly what Very 13 has been looking for. You have successfully completed your mission.
Can I get a copy of all that info?
Yes, the Starfinder
Yeah, for
Society would
sure.
also like that. Thank you, please.
Yeah,
that was
Very-
so heroic.
when you get back to Kafak Depot, Very 13 would be, I think, more than happy to share that info with the people that helped them find it, as well as with the Starfinder Society. And you managed to get a lot done here. You came, you helped the Starfinder Society, you uncovered lost knowledge, thought lost forever, and you helped broker peace between two groups of really adorable junkyard inhabitants that really just wanted an excuse to get along. So I think that all in all, this is a great day's work for the Calamity crew. It's a good example of the kinds of people that you are as we move forward through your story after this. And I hope that others feel the same and will be interested in joining the 4 of you, minus Logan, on that journey. Going forward, you can find Far Beyond the Stars on every